Finally. Peace and thought, family. You're not multi-dimensionally tuned in. First, I don't want to raise my voice. I know I've been absent. Alright, you feel me? Let me wait for y'all to come in. Shout out to the family. It's a very great time right now. It's a very powerful day right now. A lot of things have been happening globally. And I'm gonna just wait for the family to come in and catch up. Alright, you feel me? I know I've been absent behind the scenes. Listen, I feel like I don't even need to explain to you where I've been. I just feel so. I feel like I don't need to say where I've been because I feel like everybody else has been in the same situation. What exactly is this? Currently, right now, if you've been following the stars, bro, it's beautiful, alright? Because the eclipse thing, to me, the eclipse thing is just, it's a full moon in Ophiuchus, alright? It's full moon in Scorpio, actually Sagittarius, but it's in the bridge between Scorpio and Sagittarius, so it's on Ophiuchus. So, and it's opposing the sun. And anytime we're in a full moon, it's a manifestation of everything. Are you feel me? So, of course, it's Scorpio energy, so it's going to be very intense. So a lot of you might be feeling, you know, a lot of intense energy. Shout out to the family. Shout out, shout out to everybody. Look, man, apologies for my absence, but y'all had to understand. The boy had to poop. A lot of things have been happening indeed. So to Lee, shout out to you. Georgia Jr., shout out to you, brother. Jareem, shout out to you, bro. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Shout out to everybody, all right? Damn, I'm even feeling a little nervous because, bro, I've been absent. I've been away from the scenes, and it's like I haven't been talking to people because I've been introspecting. The energy didn't allow me to express myself externally. Now, for me, how I'm feeling this energy is in the 8th house way because it's Gemini. So for me, listen, lately, damn, it's been power packed. But here's the thing, family, right? Very important message because I don't want to make this live video too long. I have to let you know. Now, the energies in the sky currently that we're experiencing was predicted by the Aztecs. Okay, this is meant to be the rise of the 6th sun, so to say, right? Now we're going to another shift. Of course, it's shift after shift after shift after shift. Jupiter is in Pisces, so the sun is in Gemini. We're having all this Gemini energy because we've just entered into the air now in this new age. Jupiter is in Pisces, encouraging us to gear towards a spiritual sense of development, right? Going back within. So, in totality, I advise that we gear our energy towards freedom now, right? Try to forgive. If you had any grudges or some shit, try to forgive that and let that shit go. I'm not saying that you need to go and re-indulge with anybody that was toxic in your life, but it's just simply let it go. All right, you feel me? Because the energies that have been surfacing back here have been hella intense. So if you don't want to compound it on yourself, free it. Forgive the person, forgive the shit, let it go. Moon in Sagittarius right now. So what are you meant to do? Go to nature, go to the grass or something, go and play. Behind me is high frequency music because, I mean, I must admit that the energy is intense, but amidst that, you know, I'm still swerving in. Hey, Chris, shout out to you, bro. You feel me? Damn, I miss y'all like crazy. Man, when last did I do this? It's been intense. Alpha Wolf XODSG. Man, I'm doing good, brother. How are you doing? For me, it's been crazy. My dreams, hella crazy. It's like I've been contacting, it's a lot of crazy shit. It's shit I can't explain, bro. It's shit I can't explain. It's shit I can't explain. The shit I don't even want to say. The shit I don't want to say because I'm not sure yet. I'm like, is it really, bro? Look, how many of you have been getting like crazy earrings and it's pretty much stuff I don't even know. Look, I haven't been on social media for 2 weeks. I just came back. The type of messages I've been seeing from people is, yo, Foster, can you explain this to me? Can you explain this? It's okay. It's okay. There's nothing wrong with you. There's nothing wrong. It's okay. It's just energies that are choosing to resurface for very good reasons. It needs to share the skin, all right? It's the Scorpion. It's Scorpio. So we're in Scorpio / Ophiuchus. So let it go, all right? So anyways, this lunar eclipse, I think that, well, yesterday was the full moon. It's still the full moon now. So what I did was, you feel me? I cleansed myself from all negativity. Like, and to be honest with you, I had a personal experience going on with me in my life. I had some people that, I don't know. I just stopped talking to a lot of people, bro. It was crazy because I had to cut off a lot of people, go within, and I just felt like there was something, and it really did shed the skin. But yeah. So now, I've come to understand that a lot of karmic situations from like maybe like our past ancestry and bloodline, a lot of this type of things resurface through some of us. A lot of us are even able to communicate with our ancestors or communicate with ascended masters or something, as the case may be, right? Bro, the frequency of shit is changing. And on my ends, I've been getting back-to-back attacks because I've been seeing everything for what it is, but it's like for some reason, there's just no energy to speak. So I'm really definitely forcing myself to speak all of this. I'm telling you. But it's crazy. But if you've been feeling any type of way, regardless, family, you're good, you feel me? Use the Sagittarius energy to go out and, you don't necessarily have to go out, but you can just, like, you see me, this is going out right now. I'm trying to allow it to experience. I'm not trying to force or understand anything. I'm trying to learn the experience from what Scorpio just did. Because you need to understand that the zodiacs work like a school. Anytime we're in Scorpio, it's always intense. It's always very, very heavy things. Then when we enter Sag will tell us why. All right, you feel me? So don't point fingers. Okay, you feel me? But yeah, man. Yo. Last night, I dreamt about using my telekinesis abilities. Right. Man, see, look, family, there's a lot of things I can't explain. All right. And please smash the like button if you're in here, all right? You feel me? Though I'm not going to be spending a lot of time, you feel me? Because I've been grounding myself, all right? You feel me? Personally, I had a lot of things in my third dimensional life occurring. That was a manifestation of things that had to be either my karma or things that, because see, a lot of our karmas are shedding. Like, so it's like, you need to just let it go. It's karma. See, for us to ascend, you need to let it go. Like, let the old things pass away. Let it die. Like, that's it. So so it's really been difficult for me, bro. It's been a battle with me. For me, it's me and my ego. All right, because like personally, I have an ego myself. All right, I'm a Leo moon, so it's my shit. So it's like this person's like, I knew, damn, this person is fucked. It's like I had to go within and say, yo, I forgive this person. And did I feel free, bro? I'm hella free. So anything that's resurfacing, I think you should meditate upon it and ask yourself why, and really meditate upon it and let it go. Because if it's not something you committed, it has to do with something that was passed down ancestrally. Old things have to shed through you before you start to experience. Because we're entering in, it's a new energy, and this is what, my guides have been passing through me. Because I'm connecting with myself. This is all I've been feeling, man. Because, yo, I don't even realize, I don't remember what it's like to talk with people again, family. I've been distant. Because telekinesis is hella real, right? Look, if you tell me right now that you telepathically send me, bro, I'm not gonna doubt you, but like, I low-key be doing that shit too. It's weird, but it's like, it's all frequency. And another thing that hella freaked me out is this, bro. The fourth dimension, man, I don't want to even, oh, shit. Because I just saw someone talk about reptilians now. Don't even get me started right now because, like, that shit has been so deep. The fourth dimension is like, now, I always had fourth dimensional access. We do, right? But it's to the point whereby, bruv, it's like, I'm in the fifth dimension watching the fourth dimensional observers. It's like I had the ability to observe everybody in the occult, observe everybody that's a reptilian, or everybody that, the key word is every energy that is playing a fourth dimensional influence. I was able to hover off and just see everything and just deal with everything. But it's like, so I'm like, bro, to me, it was like, bro, I don't even know what's going on. Like, I don't know, but shit has been too powerful. So So, you know, I've just been avoiding some type of contacts, some type of relationships, because, bro, this is when, and I started to realize that a lot of people that I used to talk to, even from YouTube here and from Instagram, are sent to like really kind of just be putting some type of plans in my mind that are negative. Like, it's been crazy. Yo, because this is the price of fame, you know, is you don't know who, you know, and I love everybody, but that's the price. You get it, but it's like a lot of rats too. But I think at the end of the day, I didn't personalize it with the people. I personalized it with the experience. Once again, I see all these things as a manifestation of karma that needs to shed. All right? Yes, sir. Foster, please teach me about your crystals. Now, what I have on is pretty simple, right? It's just amethyst tanzanite. You know, it's amethyst tanzanite. That's all I'm wearing. Amethyst and tanzanite. I'm working on my love frequency. All right? I'm working on building love frequency because I'm not gonna lie. The energy is very intense, okay? So that's the thing about being, if you consider yourself an alchemist, when a situation is not in your favor, you refer to other things that can serve as to give you that thing. If I don't have something physically present, I can find the frequency derivative of the sound, you know, similarity or that kind of thing. So that's how I'm surviving. So this is love. You get it? Because, bro, everybody is cold right now. Yeah, people gonna have to rise up to meet us. That's right, bro. Man, listen, I'm still grounding myself because I feel like I really left the third dimension. I left here. I wasn't here for a long time, for a while. And what I mean is that, bro, I have more awareness of how this thing is not real and how this thing is you know, is being influenced by. It's like our thoughts. The thought reality, if you try to really stay and observe and stay on your own and have quiet time to yourself and monitor your thoughts, you can deal with anything you have going on. You can manifest anything. Because all you need to do is make a thought that is conscious. I mean, observe the conscious thoughts, then jump backward and observe it subconsciously. A subconscious thought is a thought that, for example, how do I put this now? Now, people have the ability to clothe themselves, to put themselves into your aura through the subconscious, through the subconscious realm. And now it's highly, I really want people to like wake up to this type of thing. For example, this is how things like love spells work or whatever, what have you. And it's not only love spells, any form of manipulation is done by, now, not, because there's a lot of powers that I don't even remember when last I talked about these people, but a lot of them don't really lie to you. A lot of them deceive you. So what they do is they direct you on things to do, to use your own free will and discourse yourself. So, damn, where was my train of thought? Oh shit. So, man, damn, I missed my thought. Shit. But anyways, with that being said, cause I remember what I was talking about. I don't like tapping into aura. Exactly. Boom. So now people they enter your conscious mind. Okay, this information has to be out. Now this is the thing. Now they enter your conscious mind with your free will with an illusion. Now when they enter your conscious mind with your free will with an illusion, they match to something of a similar vibratory frequency. And in this third dimension, it will match as a topic, an idea, a subject matter, something. It could be what? Astrology, it could be tarot, it could be just something. If you guys like babies, what you like. So now that now becomes a thing that so now they can use that thing to make two of you talk about it today, tomorrow, next tomorrow, for 7 days. Once you've talked about this for 7 days, now that idea, remember, it's the fourth dimension. So fourth dimensional things exist as concepts, virtues. So they are not physical in nature, they are thoughtful. So your subconscious is nothing but just a thought form having motion and having a vehicle to drive in. So what am I saying in essence? So when you put a thought of a person recurrently in your mind, they now have you to constantly have that in your day-to-day pattern. Once that has been registered in your day-to-day pattern, it is very easy now for this individual to fourth dimensionally influence you. They don't need to be physically in your presence to influence you. They already have a thought. So now if you channel a thought to that thought, but that thought is already in your frequency, is already in your subconscious field. All right, if you understand what I'm saying. So the subconscious field is the fourth dimensional space, and you can take anything away from your fourth dimensional space by choosing the things that we want to consciously focus on. This is why I say every time I leave social media, this social media is our bridge to Aquarius. I'm not gonna, several times I try to throw it under the rug, but I'm not gonna lie, it's our bridge to the age of Aquarius. Every single time I leave, it's like I'm going to the ether to be able to bring more stuff that I know I was never able to bring. You feel me? But yeah, family, that's how your subconscious mind can be invaded. All right, you feel me? So if you ask yourself right now, anything that you brought upon that you might be going through, be it relationship, be it a person that is attached to you and you don't know why they're attached to you, or be it reptilians or whatever the case, you feel something is intruding your thoughts. Change what you're focusing on ASAP. Mentally, even. Because that's how it works. Now, the conscious in motion. When you have conscious thoughts that repeat themselves for 7 days, today, tomorrow, the same conscious thoughts, right? Now, that's 7. That's already a subconscious. It's a habit. A habit is a pattern of something that was consciously done. Now, the unconscious will now be a habit of those 7 sets of habits. 7 times 7. Then you have the unconscious. So this is what can be used to enter into your... Once again, they don't lie to you. The devil or whatever the fuck don't lie. They just deceive you. So if you want to know how to move, you need to be studious. You need to be very studious if you want to know how to move spiritually, because this matrix, in my observation, is... Now, I'm not telling you to go do anything evil, please. The matrix is actually here according to universal law. It's meant to be here according to universe. This is why you have people like the Pleiadians and Taurians, especially people who are Tauruses, playing the part of like police, playing the part of government officials, because it's Pleiadian energy coming to heal with the ability to create a proper form of relatability. So I'm not discarding the matrix. I'm just saying that there's the right ways to move. You feel me? And it comes with awareness. Okay, it comes with awareness of the things that are your will. Free will is not exactly free. Free will itself is a joke, all right, to make you not understand the fact that you're already everything in the first place. Free will is a joke to make you understand, to make you believe there's something you actually have to strive for. There's a permission you have to ask from a person. When in truth, all you have to do is to go within and unlock yourself, and everything actually starts to bend to your favor. It's like free will is a concept that isn't even meant to be idealized. It doesn't make sense. The word free will, it doesn't make any sense, because I don't need to partake in, and I don't need to let things in 3D affect me per se. When, like, here's what I mean, right? If you become a person of routine and pattern and program a pattern for just a week, get out of everybody, go away from everyone's, like, now I'm not telling you that isolation is all the way good. People are important, right? But not vaccinated people, bro. See, if you're vaccinated and you're watching me, I'm scared that you might pass me some shit through the screen now, because I warned you. So it's like, and sorry to cut you off. The people who ask me about, they got vaccinated, right? What should they do, right? Please, right, from the bottom of my heart, right? And I know this might sound petty, but we told you, we warned you. This shit ain't meant to be all sweet and cakes. All right, bro, there's this guy that hit me up. He told me, bro, my girl got the vaccine, but bro, I swear, bro, I still miss my girl, bro. Can I still be able to hit my girl? And I was like, bro, you see, this is the type of shit that make me worry. Sometimes I wonder, like, bro, I don't think we're all meant to make it. I don't think we're all meant to make the shit. Because some people are not serious. Clearly. Okay, so back to what I was talking about. All right. Seriously, right? Because even drifting to the area of the vax, you can see that the shit is now magnetically sticking on people's... It has the... Somebody posted a video, because I was on Instagram today. I haven't been there, I just came today. Someone posted a video, what's my brother's name? The big brother, Orion Daystar. I checked his Instagram. And then he posted a video. Now Instagram had blocked the video. Instagram said this video has false information, not like the ones they do before. This one, they actually put false information is on this video. Like Instagram actually stepped up their game to. Then I opened it and it was an information of cards, ATM cards being able to stick on people's hands. Of course, don't you think you're robotic? Like I said, bro, I don't know what to say, all right? But, you know, I'm not here to tell anybody not to do anything, right? At this point, it's not even that move. At this point, I feel like what I'm trying to do now is there's a newfound consciousness that's just moving around. There's a lot of shit that's just new, you know? And if you ask me, yes, this eclipse caused it because the Aztecs predicted this, and I didn't know, but I have to check back and it's true, all right? And I said it's because the moon is in Ophiuchus. A lot of people don't believe in 13 sign astrology and all that, but let me just add something. Now, the 13th sign is non-existent. Well, it's 12 signs, of course, because if you look at it in nature's divisions, of course, everything of Vesica Pisces stretches to 12, but the 13th sign is this, right? The 13th sign is once you've completed the 12, you ascended to Ether. So Ophiuchus is a gateway present between Scorpio and Sagittarius on the tail, around the tail of Draco. So that Draco tail is the entrance into this realm and outside this realm. Draco carries the passage to outside. We live on a snake being. It's a Draco being, all right? But that Scorpio, the bridge between Scorpio and Sagitta, that is Ophiuchus, that belt. And that belt is the belt of the exit. So that's where the moon is at, and it's full there. So anytime we have the moon full, you know, it simply means that now it's opposing the sun. So the energies that we're experiencing is a full manifestation of wherever it is. First of all, the constellation that the moon is in. So remember, so why I mentioned Ophiuchus is because Ophiuchus is a part of Scorpio or a part of Sagittarius, however you want to call it, but it resonates with a particular energy, and it's the energy of, you can call it, it's that energy of, it's a serpent bearer, it's a healing energy. All right, that is what Ophiuchus is. Ophiuchus is a healing energy, it's a serpent bearer. So anytime we have Ophiuchus, it is major healing, like facts. All right, thank you for the donation, Python Plus. All right, you feel me? So thank you for the donation. So that is exactly, so if you don't know that there is a part of Scorpio that is the exit from this circle of 12 we're living as the belt, you know, that's the thing. So now I didn't say Ophiuchus is the 13th sign. I said Ophiuchus is a part of the 12. But if we're really separating the energy, that is the 13th amongst the 12. All right? So yeah, you feel me? Yo, King Quirezi, I love you too. Shout out to you, family. All right, you feel me? The only way out is to educate ourselves. You see, the fourth dimension is we created. But the habitual patterns and routines that we put inside the shit, that's where you now give a so-called reptilian access. What is a reptilian? You are a reptilian. I am a reptilian. We are reptilian in nature because we have a reptilian and mammalian brain. A lot of us are composed of, humanity was created by an agreement of certain extraterrestrial beings to come. YouTube, man, I hope you don't fuck with my shit. It was created by extraterrestrial beings that came together and spliced different of their DNA. There's different extraterrestrials. We're not the only ones. All right. So now that is what created humanity. So you have a reptilian part of your brain. And I'm not here to tell you it's your left brain or back brain or your third ventricle. I'm just here to let you know that that part of your brain is the part of your brain that does things logically, does things analytically. So if it does things logically, understand that it is bound to be under the influence of an algorithmic oversoul. That algorithmic oversoul is the reptilian, whatever. That's where we give the reptilians that's where we give them a place to stay. So it is you that creates. So we already have that brain, but that brain is that world that they're at. So like it or not, you can't say you escaped the reptilians. My nigga, it's there. I'll be feeling sometimes that they be twitching Now, I'm not trying to look at them as third dimensional identities, but they are in a world that exists because they are part of our construct mentally. For example, right, the spiritual community, as they call us, just for lack of a better term, the spiritual community. Now we have a certain type of way we think or something, right? That's because we have that, so that there's a world that we've created there astrally already. That's our world. When a number of people have created a certain grid, a world is created, all right, you feel me? So it's like, that's our world, for real. So that's the same thing with the reptilian brain type shit, you understand? So it's always existing, it's pre-existing. And as long as you have an analytic mindset, you're vulnerable to being able to be programmed, to be on, off, whatever. So it's not like somebody's switching the switch, it's just this. When you allow yourself to be too mental, to be too masculine, to be too desiring, it brings that problem. Thank you for the donation. Thank you for the donation, David Nwoko. When you're coming to LA, bro, very soon, man. I'm gonna start to prepare my shit to move to the United States when everything is fixed. How you feel me? And definitely, bro, like, it's on my mind. It's one of the top priorities. But yeah, I didn't want to reply because I wasn't trying to drift off. But this is my perspective on what reptilian energy shit is. All right, you feel me? Now, these beings definitely are trying to take control of. Nah, shit. Don't give him power to nothing. This is what I mean. This shit is real. This shit is real. This is some real shit. I'm trying not to say too much. I'm trying not to say too much. I'm trying not to say too much because I swear to God, right? Like, I be getting attacked. Like, it's like, see, listen, right? Since the past week, and I'm no fool, I'm no baby. I wasn't born today. All right. There's been hands, esoteric hands on my neck like this. Now, they're weak hands, but it's like esoteric hands trying to, like, because I felt like this Gemini shift, bro, it's opened everything for me. It's like, you can't tell me, there's no secret you can keep. Everything is open. I feel everything is exposed. Thoughts are not you exactly. So this is the thing. We are swimming in thoughts, thought waves. We are swimming in thoughts. So that wave we're swimming in is esoteric. It's a different frequency. You see, this physical world is not real. When you start to understand that, there's a vibration that we exist at. So the so-called reptilians exist on another vibration, but they're here too. Do you get that? They're here too. All right. But yeah, shout out to the channelers. You know, shout out to all my channelers out there. Shout out to all of you, because I know that there's a lot of channelers. I've been talking to a lot of y'all. You know, shout out to the channelers and the people who have been the people who've been, look, I don't want to start to go too much into detail, but you know we have certain hierarchies or star systems up there. We have we have the Pleiades and the Orion star systems, and and the Orion represents the let me see, 1 2 3 4. I think the Orion is the 6 and the Pleiades is the 7. And we have a geometrical alignment in which these star systems arrange themselves. So there's a 7 star system, there's a 6 star system, there's an 8 star system, there's a 9, and they start from 2 3 4 going all the way up. These collectively create what you may refer to as the Galactic Federation or some shit like that. It's bro, we have a galactic team. We have a GFL. The GFL is where I'm trying to get the fuck to, bro. And what I mean is this: the Galactic Federation it's not created if you don't have a light body. So this brings me to the light body shit now, right? Because now, what is a light body? A light body is a Merkaba. A Merkaba. How do you create a Merkaba? You create a Merkaba by visualizing and believing in your visualization. You're going to utilize Neptune, that's the belief energy. You're going to utilize Mars, that's the action of visualizing with your imagination. So you're going to use Mercury and Neptune to create a Merkaba. Don't block your Neptune with the sun, which is, don't block your ability to imagine with your ability to only believe what it is you have seen. So believe it, then visualize. Hold on. This is a Merkaba. Okay, this is a Merkaba field. Now, don't worry about all this shit. This is a Merkaba. Now, what a Merkaba does is, a Merkaba is you bringing in masculine and feminine energy, joining the mother and the father together. The triangle you see is not just the shape, it means something symbolically. The astral world works with symbols and shapes. So when the more symbols you're familiar with, you can actually be able to communicate with your visualizations with sigils. You can use sigils, you can use symbols, you can use the see, when you draw in your visualization, that's why I said the moment you're able to use Neptune and your Mercury together, even though Mercury and Neptune don't like to work too, but the moment you're able to try and use Neptune and Mercury together, you'll be able to visualize, and the visualizations work. You just need to know what the shapes, all that shit work, because as long as 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 of us have already created that visualization, it has a hierarchy that which it already exists and lives on in the astral plane. Do you understand? So now we've created a world, a mental world. You get, so that's why symbols are powerful, and that's why the ancient, right, Egyptians and Sumerians had symbols like the swastika that they passed down and things like that, because the distance at which that thought is linked into the Akasha is for as long as a time. So it means that is like a frequency that you can use to go back in time if you're using it to harness. If you're using it to harness like where you want to visualize up to, or where you want to reach in your visualizations. You can even visualize Hebrew if you know how to. If you really understand Hebrew, know Aleph and all these Hebrew languages, you can visualize Hebrew. And yo, look, well, I'm not trying to tell you what to do, right? I'm just trying to say that the more knowledge you have of the past, or more, like, the more knowledge, it's frequency vibrations of things that are very registered. It makes it easy. So now, talking about the Merkaba, the top triangle, you imagine this in your visualization coming down. You imagine this in your visualization coming up. All right, then you imagine yourself here. Now you need to really be able to have an imagination. This is 2D, but you're going to have to create a 3D tetrahedron in your visual. You need to be able to close your eyes and be able to see yourself in a tetrahedron-like car. That's you started, but then just use your breathing to believe that shit until you forget the fact that you're believing that shit. Then you start to see shit happens, because you need to be conscious. Use your breath to make yourself subconscious, and use the infinite breath to make yourself unconscious. It's levels, and that's where you start to connect with your higher self, because you're not really thinking. You've been focusing on darkness more. You've been focusing on just quiet, so you'll be able to actually have more energy to focus on nothingness. Nothingness is the only way that you can be communicated to. So if you don't have the ability to put yourself in that state, boom. So first things first, when you now get there, then you start to visualize shit like this. Then you visualize it coming down, and then now there's a law. Now, there are ways you can spin the Merkaba in your visualization that means something. Someone will be like, God, what's the too much shit? I know! The Merkaba needs to be spun in the right direction. Now, it's 2 tetrahedrons, the one above, the one below. The one above, you have to spin it clockwise. The one below, you have to spin it anti-clockwise. If you're a woman, the one above, you have to spin it anti-clockwise. The one below, you have to spin it clockwise. It's different for a man and a woman's Merkaba, because a man is naturally emitting masculine energy and a woman is naturally emitting feminine energy. So when you enter into the esoteric realm, it's a different programming pattern you have to use to be able to channel energy according to the vehicle that you're driving. So that being said, you know, a woman is meant to spin the Merkaba this way. So you're meant to have the top Merkaba spinning, while this one is spinning. Then the man, yours is spinning. Is different. It varies. So here's the thing. If you, let's say you're a guy and you went to spin the Merkaba the other way. Now, and you can go on the internet and search how to spin. There's so many pictures of Merkaba spinning. It's just teaches the anti-clockwise and the clockwise motion. So I'm going. So yeah, you get it. I don't want to go so much into detail. You already get the shit, right? It's the Merkaba. So what have I just taught you? I've just taught you how to make your visualization look real in real time. So all I've done is just bring a concept into my head and try and make it as real as possible for you to understand how real it is. So it's like if you're able to draw pictures here, sometimes you can draw pictures, then look at it, stare at it, even breathe while you're staring at it, stare at it, something like this, and then just close your eyes. Now that picture has registered in your memory. It's like, because it's lights, you've just used lights to play. Your light has rested on this concept. So this is, for the next 20 seconds, your mind will be able to remember this thing permanently. So it's like, so now you put a photograph, it's like photocopying something. So you photocopy this from this to your mind. Now it's still on the photographic aspect of your imagination. It's still on a temporary, it's like on the RAM. It's on your RAM, it's not on the, so it's there temporarily. Anything you think about else, it will fade. But you have to leave it there, then start to play with the shit. You see how many narratives and directions I've used to come to this same shit. But that's the thing. So that's the power of your visualization. And then that's how you start the Merkaba. But hold on. It's not just gonna, okay, it's not just gonna be, oh, it's all fun and games, okay, Merkaba. Bro, if you do the Merkaba wrong, see, listen, I'm not trying to say I've seen this shit happen, but you can actually die. Now, that was strong. You just heard me say, damn, die. Death is not real anyways, but this is my point. You need to know the right way to spin it in your visualization. So that's why I say read about it. Let me be the one to tell you here right now, because I don't want to have somebody tell me they went to read some article in 1990 something and you know, and now they don't know the reason why something is going on in their life. And I don't want none of that shit. You feel me? All right, you feel me? So let me just be the one to let you know where you're spinning it from. Provided you know what I'm talking about, right? You know. I mean, I believe nobody here. The frequency of what I'm saying should already let you know the direction in which I'm spitting from. So this is the Merkaba field. This is the Merkaba. All right, you see this now. This is a man's Merkaba. This is a woman's Merkaba. This is a man's Merkaba. They spin differently. All right. So this one is spinning this way, this one is spinning that way as a man. This one is spinning this way, this one is spinning that way as a woman. You get it? But yeah, not to go further into that and waste a lot of time, that's how you spin the Merkaba. Okay, family? So, with this being said, I don't want to waste so much time on this live. I swear, but I miss y'all like crazy. I miss y'all like crazy. Alright, you feel me? But y'all got to stay strong out here and stay, you know, understand something. Don't try to fight any energy that's going on. I tried to fight it. Don't try to fight this shit. Understand something. Your higher self is letting you know. Now, I'm not your higher self. Okay, but this is the thing. I feel like I should let you know that the energy is not. I feel like I should let you know that, damn, yeah, be at peace with yourself, okay? I miss my thoughts. Sometimes thoughts just disappear when I'm trying to focus on them. But be at peace with yourself and the energy is trying to heal us and bring things to the surface so that we can grow, all right? It's Sagittarius. Right, you feel me? Shout out to the family, Queen Goddess. Shout out to you, sending you love. Dara, shout out to you. All right, you feel me? It was wonderful. Where you been, Foster? Glad to catch you. Yo, Dara, I saw your message even. Or was it your mail? You know, listen, it's crazy. But like I said, right, everybody I know who's like me been going through some shit on the low. Personally, I'm gonna drop a video about Moldavite. Now, that's a transformational stone right there. That's some powerful shit right there. But, yo, that's power. Moldavite. I'm gonna drop a whole video about that stone. But here's the, I'm gonna drop a video after this live stream. But if you don't know about Moldavite, this is the thing. Moldavite, I'm not trying to sell you a dream. Hold on. Let me rephrase how I'm directing this message. I'm not trying to advertise you Moldavite because I'm selling it. I'm not selling it. I'm not trying to advertise it because I'm telling you to buy it. I'm not doing that. I'm just trying to let you know something. Moldavite is an ET stone. If you're a person out here and you feel like you've been trying to no. Listen, I'm trying to, cause listen, bro, my words is powerful. Every time I say some type of things, they understand. There's consequences that's ×2 for me, bro. So it's like I'm just trying to be very detailed. Moldavite is very powerful, but if you're not ready for the stone, do not try to get the stone. Because if your chakras aren't aligned and you take that shit, my nigga, you want an ET to just jump your body, and you don't want me to go into that area. That's fair of life, all right? You feel me? But it's crazy to notice something that I myself, I use that stone and extraterrestrial communication is real. I didn't say I was communicating with anything. Any agents that's on here, any agents that's on here trying to watch me on YouTube, excluding the family. You see, if y'all didn't hear me say nothing, you know, because some people, this is how they watch my shit. Oh, he said, shit. We use that. That's how they watch me, trying to understand what Jesus I'm working with, trying to convert me. You know, I don't get it. You know, I don't get it though. You know, I don't feel the shit. But it moves, man. Their face like 1 centimeter away from the fucking screen. But yeah, family. Alright, you feel me? That agent shit be getting too weird in my life lately. Not Kylie! Fuck! Peace. Welcome. Welcome. It's good to see you, Nakedi. Look, I missed every single one of y'all, man. It's been a while. It's good to see y'all. It's crazy shit. Hope you've been good, Nakedi. So it says, I have Moldavite, and I got to say, it is something. Moldavite is the most powerful crystal. But what is your definition of power? If your definition of power is something that is gonna, you know, it's like, hold on, it is two-edged. That stone can be very evil and very good. Let me just put it there. I mean evil, you can, if you're not on a mental frequency to match that shit, it can take over you. Look at it this way, it's a link between ETs and hair. It's a bridge, it's a stone that has the frequency embodied in solid form between ETs and hair. So it's like you have it and you don't have the mind to. Bro, ETs will just jump, it's easy that, oh, no need to sell your soul or something. Bro, you're just operating, because I'm telling you, it can be more powerful than you as a person. You know? Yo, Jocelyn, what's up? I want more Moldavite. I'm gonna make a video immediately after this live. I already made a video talking about a lot of shit. I feel y'all should know about the stone. But yeah, this is the thing, is the stone can make you cry. It can make you go through a lot of shit. You might, if you're with your boyfriend, the little things happen can make you start to fight. Bro, it's not something you're meant to have when you're around people that don't understand you, because they would send you to rehab. Depending on the karma, because it helps you go very deep and it resurfaces everything. Everything must come out. Everything must come out. It takes you deep. You know, so in my situation, I targeted it for now because this energy is really deep for me. So it's like I had to use it to find this personal shit that I thought, bro, I did go deep. You know, and I started going so deep to the point whereby, bro, thoughts of racism started to come out. Thoughts of, this is some real shit. Thoughts of racism started to come out. Thoughts of things I didn't know about. Where did it come from? Ancestry. Past life ancestry. Me, I knew what it was. You know, I knew what I was doing, don't worry. But it's like, because I knew where I went to, it was ancestry. Past life descendancies of pain from my ancestors. It's like, the time I made a video, I told you that I cried, right? It started at that point. That's where it was a transformation that was going on. That shit took me deep, bro. It was like, all the pain from my ancestors passed. Everything. It was like I started to be able to feel it. Everything. And it wasn't good. I didn't want to bring that energy here. It was so, how am I put this? It was not going to be very accepted by two races. But I didn't understand what it was. But I knew, bro, hold on. I don't really give a fuck about racism. So what the fuck is going on? Then I had to understand, oh, this is what the fuck is going on, bro. My ancestors within me, that pain, for me to be able to work with them, I had to help them to relieve that karma out there. So this shit is deep. This shit is deep. And I'll let you know something, right? If you connect with your ancestors, if you have your ancestors, if you find your ancestors, that's a powerful gift because you're good in the fourth dimension. Nobody can fuck with you, especially if you know them and you connect them and you know their frequency, vibration, or probably their name or whatever, or you know them in heart, or you met once or something and you've already connected in frequency in this plane. See, because this is the thing. Now you have ancestors that are your predecessors, And then you have ancestors that's like Osiris, Tehuti. These are virtues that are already very big in virtue. They are literally already a world on their own. But your ancestors that predecessed you now, they're there in the astral realm. The reason why a lot of you are blocked and disconnected from connecting with your real home is because at times like now, a lot of us are coming back, but some of us need like 4th-dimensional guidances. So if you have an ancestor, what happens is these people are already in the 4th dimension. So they help you to navigate your way in this 3D. So it's like they're there in the 4th dimension, fucking up who needs to be fucked up from blocking your path and shit like that. So it's like you need to actually be careful not to. So some of them might be very, very bro. See, bro, listen, I told you I'm missing. I traveled. I went home. I didn't go home to play. Wait, hold on. I went to my village. I went to my grand and great grandfather and great grandfather's graves. I didn't go home to play. Shit, bro, shit, what's going on? So it's like, so now, bro, I'm good. But I feel it's just a state of evolution in everybody's life that they have to come to an actualization of something. So once again, I speak like if you have a parent, even let's say your mom, powerful one, let's say your mom, your dad, you lost your mom, you lost your dad or something, right? And they're in the astral plane there. They didn't die. They did not die. They're there. The best thing you can do is to give them praise or love them or send thoughts of love, beauty, you know. Just tell, that's what you're meant to do. But for you to say, oh, you're missing, I know it's painful. Take it from me, please. Right? If you really want to heal from that shit and feel the healing and be able to feel the healing, forgive and use your belief system to inculcate them as part of your reality, but not in an attaching way, but in a way that you understand that they are helping you because they're in the 4th dimension. They're there. Like, it's simple. So now, this brings me back now to the reptilian brain aspect. Now you have reptilians, in quotes. A reptilian cannot come to affect me in the 4th. It's like, which is, what do I consider as a reptilian? Algorithmic patterns of habitual things we've stored consciously to enter into our subconscious mind. Hence, now that's an algorithm. It's a habit. So it can be pre-programmed by an oversoul that's above this dimension. So the only way you cannot be vulnerable to, let's say you know something. Ever notice that you knew some shit, something deleted all your thoughts? That shit happens to me every time. Why the fuck that shit gotta happen? It's like, yo, hold on. All this information that was really important. Who deleted that shit? Sometimes it's the partners and relationships you have with certain people even. You've already allowed the person to have space in your subconscious vehicle. They've broken the ego walls, they have space. Now they've entered. That person now, that's all, they already exist. Now that person can do what they're doing. Physically, you all don't even need to be together. As long as you're emotionally connected, whatever entity can now use that person's emotional connection to you as a bridge to manipulate your own emotions, because at the end of the day, you might think you have free will. It's only in this 3D. Bro, these beings are fucking smart. They don't operate off of physical anymore. They've mastered the frequency state of manipulation. So it's until you yourself start to say, fuck. And I'm telling you, right? So if you have a friend that is deceased or someone that really loved you, like maybe like your girlfriend, there's a guy who texted me once. I don't know if you're watching this video, bro. But this video, like, I want you to hear this, right? You told me that you had a girlfriend that you love, you all love each other, she was your twin flame, but she died, you lost her, you know. My condolences. But you told me that, you know, both of you used to watch my videos since I started posting and all that, you know, watch my transformation and all that. You told me, but that she's in the astral plane, right? Now, you told me that you know that she's there and you're confident that she's with you and she's good. Bro, thank you for having such a thought, and I want to guarantee you that it's true, right? Your girlfriend is there, bro. Like, so it's like, and the mentality you have will allow her to be able to still be with you forever. It's like, y'all are together, like, and if you're in another relationship with another girl, per se, right? She would guide you to the right person. Even I'm just saying, people don't die. People just don't die. We change frequency. We change frequency. That's all. For example, let's say somebody comes to take me out. Let's say someone comes to take my 3D body out. We change frequency. We are going to meet 4D. You do something there. You try to delete the thoughts of people about me here. You try to delete all the thoughts of people about me. Because this 3rd dimension is the molecule. This is the foundation. You need to lay a foundation here. So what they do for some great leaders is that they delete their names and put negativity in their names People are trying to do this to me today. They did this to young Pharaoh already. Young Pharaoh is a great leader. People have flaws. So they're trying to do this to me too. All right? Shadow people. I know all of them, but I'm watching them. But I'm saying something, right? They would try and use the foundation of how people see you here, spoil all of that shit, delete your name from books, delete your name from history. What happens then? Now your name doesn't exist in the third realm anymore. Now they're affecting you in the fourth dimension. This is what they're doing when they're going to dig up our Egyptian ancestors and all these ancestors in the graves. They're disturbing them because they had to clothe themselves, put all that gold, put all that, and their melanin still stayed because it's meant to be something that stays here. It's meant to be a cosmic foundation here that lets you to now go. This is deep. You know, this is real. So they delete the thoughts of you in the minds of people down here. And when they do that, it's fucked up the market, it's fucked up the foundation, it's fucked up the fourth dimension. So now in the fifth dimensional space, it's like, when there's no thoughts, how are their feelings? You know, many people have thoughts of you, but few people have feelings back to it. So it's physical awareness of you, it's the thoughts of you, physical awareness of you like this, thoughts of you like this, feelings of you like this. So these things matter. These things matter. You see that? So it's like, what have I just told you? I just showed you a reality of how frequency plays interdimensionally. And it's real. So I'm saying something now. So this is the thing. It's like, once you are aware of your, you have someone that loved you, that died or something, don't stop mourning them. Damn, I know this is something that I shouldn't, but really, like, I don't know, because this is deep. I can't just tell you stop mourning. No, instead, give them some praise. Because they've gone to a virtual dimension. Now they need, the more praises you give them, the more they ascend. You don't get it. And then they make us, when you die here, if you're a celebrity per se, let's say you joined a brotherhood that gave you fame and then you wanted to leave. What they do, they kill everything you had. Destroy your name in the minds of people before they eventually, because you think you're just gonna go free. They will fuck you up in this 3D, then fuck you up in the third dimension. So you might have messed up. They won't just kill you here. What? That's too easy. How can they let you exist esoterically? They would take your time. They will plan a 5-year plan. Maybe something like DMX is dead. I believe so. They will plan a 5-year, change how the frequency vibration of what people perceive you to be. And that's all. That's the end. That's all. You need to understand that everything is founded upon Malakuth. What is Malakuth? The earth foundation. There is more frequency here because there are more thoughts here. There are more consciousness here. And when I say consciousness, I mean the density of the consciousness. So that's why few people are elite. Because the few elites, a lot of these motherfuckers be communicating with Galactic Federation people. A lot of these people be communicating with Pleiadians. A lot of these people be communicating with beings from Orion. A lot of these people be communicating with Andromedans because so it's true. And I'm gonna keep it there. Okay, you feel me? All right, I'm 14 and my parents are forcing me to take the vaccine. Any help? Man, that type of question is like the hardest question for me to answer lately. I've seen so much of that same type of question. Bruh. Nobody can force you to do shit. At this point, it's like, do you want me to advise you to pick up a weapon? Bro, I'm not telling you to do that. Oh, it's like, bro, if I was you, and I understand because I can feel your shoes. You're not paying rent, you're not paying all of that shit. So I need to be able to put myself in your shoes to see that shit. If I was you, I don't know what to do, but I'm gonna do something. I'm gonna speak with my spirit. I'm gonna really go and meditate. I'm gonna go and meditate, bro. Because that's a deep situation and God will come through if you really meditate. God will come through if you really ask, if you free yourself and ask. Because the more emotions, see, the emotional state you are in it tells you the frequency of how quick you can reach God. Sometimes, let's say, if something happens to me, now I see myself as a person that can talk to God directly. And I don't know how anybody thinks of that shit, but I know it's true. And the easiest way for me to talk to God is when I'm in an emotional state. So if I'm very happy, oh, it's very easy. If I'm very sad, it's very, very, very easy too. You know, so that's like, You know, that's that. Just consult God with your deep emotional, so you can go deep within your emotions and say, look, I don't like this, bro. Then, like, you know, just try and watch it play. I don't know, but that's what I would do. It's never been worse than that for me in my life. Anytime it got to that situation, and who is God? God is me consulting my higher self, but the higher me that is connected to everything, trying to intervene. And like, yo, I didn't come to this life to be put inside a prison, so do something about it. It's like, it be like that. Sometimes you have to command God. And I'm not telling you I'm not telling you to be petty, bro. Listen, man. I don't know your relationship with God, but I'm a messenger of my Father. So if sometimes bro, I'm like, yo, Father, this is not what you said. Provide this. Sometimes it be like, because I don't want to come here and suffer. I didn't come here to suffer. So sometimes it be like that. I have to really like, yo, God, I don't like this, but shit changed. Sometimes it's like, no, you have to learn a lesson from this first. And I'm like, damn, shit. But that's how I connect with God. It's like a very person is me. I need to make you real. When you can create an ego, when you find your higher self, you can create so many egos, so many personalities, because your imagination is very active. You just create so when I mean ego, I can create an avatar for God if I want to, but that's even too weak. I don't want to just go too deep into this, man. You feel me? Someone says Father. Who is the Father? Now, who is the Father to me? Okay, this is something I want to state. A lot of us are from different star races and shit like that, and everybody has the right to do what they want to do. But now, who is the Father to me? Now, I'll make that very clear. Now, the Father to me is Anu. Now, who is Anu? Anu is the god of everything, all right, of Uranus. Now, there's many names. The Father to me is Chi, Chuku, many things you can call him. So, what is exactly Chuku? What is Anu? What are these energies? You know, so because I see people asking the Father. So exactly what that is just a force energy. It's a virtual energy that is part of what I can play here with my physical existence. So that's it. So like a lot of people make things like that so personal, you know, but don't forget that I'm speaking from, a lot of the time, I speak to be relatable. For sometimes I speak from my perspective of how I see things too. So that is what the Father is. So there's no much to be said, all right? So the Father is nothing but what you make it to be. But don't get lost and try to now start to anthropomorphize. Hold on. Don't get lost and try to start personalizing your relationship with things and saying that that's the Father. And, you know, I just think the Father don't need to be physical. The Father is within you. But the Father can be physical within any of us if the Father wants to. And the Father can choose to come here and there. So who is the Father? Exactly. So who is the Father? Oh, Anu. I don't know if your belief is Anu. I don't know where you're from. But for me, I'm an Anunnaki. All right, you feel me? So you have to know who you are. All right, I operate from Sirius. Sirius is where my source is from. You see, Sirius is, when it comes to the star Sirius, that is like understanding my frequency. My frequency is Sirius. So it's all the way down here. So know thyself, and it's tested and tried. I know my people, right? So, and it's crazy because even the story of the Anunnaki, this shit goes deeper. And let me tell you something, family. The story of the Anunnaki, in as much as you want to believe this shit, I wanted to say this shit so many times, but some esoteric forces kept holding my throat too. The Anunnaki story, right? It's not what you are told. What you are told is a baby piece. Best believe that in a lot of these chambers, the truth is there. But a lot of people, they know the truth and they tell them, shut the fuck up. You can't talk. If you talk, it's an oath of you die. Who kills them? Bro, once you sign the motherfucking... Pastor, you just talking shit. Don't all this shit. Ah! Listen! Right? Listen! I'm not trying to reveal too much shit. Because the enemy is always watching me. Like I said, they're like this right now. Oh shit, he knows that too. Fuck! He knows that. Now I just told them that I know. But guess what? Oh God. Oh shit. Oh man. So I'm telling you something. All you've been told is fake. Do you want to really know about the Anunnaki? Come and ask Africans. Look, I'm not trying to tell you to say, just think. Please think. Think. I want you to think right now with me. Africa and South Americans, and Australians. These three lands are very old. The rest came after. See, look, you don't need to believe me. But if you really want to believe the truth, don't you think it makes sense to go to the civilizations of the old? Now, we have the Aztecs. And no, see, Igbo people, I'm Igbo. Let me blow your mind. I'm Igbo. Now, let me show you something about my language. Now, as Igbo, hold on, I need to get these documents real quick. Now I'm Igbo. The Igbos are the original Anunnakis. This is not a thing to segregate anybody. This is not a thing to make you feel, oh, I'm Igbo, I'm Anunnaki. We're the first set of people to be created. All right? You don't need to believe me. Please doubt me if you want. Please doubt me. Now, Enlil, Inki, all that shit is Igbo languages. Anunnaki is an Igbo language. Let me translate everything for you right now, because I have a book of, this is my language. And you see, when I tell you guys I've been going deep, the things I've been doing are things that you may not understand. So is the Anunnaki, the real meaning of the Anunnaki is Anu. Let me tell you something. Where I'm from, up is Enu. Now, when the people that changed a lot of things came, they started to switch the names and because they didn't know how to understand things and they were too prideful. They didn't really ask us, how do you translate this? So they started to change the name. Listen, you don't need to believe me. But just take the points I'm saying and throw it away if it don't make sense to you. Anu, right, means Enu. Where I'm from, Enu means up, right? Now, what they call heaven is Elul. Elul. The Anunnaki call heaven Elul. All right, Elul. E-L-U-L. I don't know what that is, but the Igbos call heaven Elu. Elu is up. Anunnaki is Anu. Now, I'm not trying to go too deep into this, but I just want to make some sense. Anunnaki is actually Anu na Chi. The C-H-I is Anu, is Enu na Chi. Chi is higher self. Chi. Now, Chi means higher self. Now, let me tell you something. Enu na Chi is up. Up, that's where Chi is. The higher self is above. The highest of higher selves is up. Now, Chi. The word Chi is what I used to break this. Let's talk about Chi. Chi is what I feel is the most important thing. Forget about every other thing that might seem egoistic. I'm not even for that. Chi. Where did the word Chi originate from? I don't need to lie. I never lie about nothing. The word Chi originated from ancient Igbo. Now, what is the meaning of Chi? Chi means higher self. If you come to ancient Igbo, if you come to Chinese had to spell their name Chi na. China is Chi na. It's also now the Asian Igbos, we use Chi a lot. Now, Asian, we have things like, the Americas and, a lot of people that use Chi. I understand the whole world uses Chi. That's what I'm saying. That's a very, very powerful word. Very powerful word. But where did Chi originate from? Now, in my tribe, right? Last I remembered, everybody's name starts with Chi. Everybody's name starts with Chi. I'm not here to plagiarize or joke. No, I'm what I am. I am original. I'm letting you know something for real. Everybody's name starts with Chi or Chuku. Chi and Chuku. Chuku is Chi plus Uku. Uku means big. Chi is what? What is the meaning of Chi? Let me explain something to you. What is the meaning of Chi? Now, this is Chi. In Igbo, this is Chi. This is the meaning of Chi. What does this look like to you? Now, this is the last thing I'm going to say to prove what does this look like to you? Doesn't this look like a cross and a snake, a Kundalini snake that went from the bottom to the top and expressed itself in a higher form? This is Chi. This is a hieroglyphic of how the ancient people of my tribe used to write. Understand something, right? The Igbos they had a similar civilization at the times of, it was just a whole African connect with Benin. How are we able to make bronze and ore, iron ore and all these bronze things? How are we able to manufacture these things? Exactly. It's so much of a mystery that a lot of these so-called people that think they're colonial and they know everything took all this shit and kept in the museums in the UK. They don't know what to say because we made that shit with thoughts. You see, they can't explain how we made the bronze ores. They don't know the machinery. But I'm telling you that my ancestors were astronauts, not some bullshit. Listen to me, like I'm not here to brag. They were astronauts, cosmologists, like it's some deep shit. These were Anunnaki. I'm telling you for real. Now, if you come to Igbo land where because I went back home, so I really went to pay attention to so many things. I went to visit deities. I went to visit the land. I went back home, and you have Israelites already coming to, Israeli Jews already coming to where we are, coming to convert the people. Why are you converting the people? Why are you so interested in the people? So I'm not trying to say these are the most special. I'm trying to tell you that Sumeria, of course, it was existent. Understand something. But before Sumeria, right? We still had Lemuria, we had Atlantis. No, hold on, am I mixing this shit up? At the time of Lemuria, that was the time that Igbo civilization existed. It's Lemuria. But they were, till this very day, they've not been able to remove that. I'm not trying to segregate. I love everybody. Please, I'm not trying to segregate nothing. I'm just trying to divert your attention to just think of something. So the chi word means, the chi means higher self. Now, what does chi mean? Tell me what chi means in every other language in this world, if not higher self. So tell me where I'm wrong. So Inki and Enlil, let's talk about Inki and Enlil. Still the story of Inki and Enlil. If you come to Nigeria, I don't want to say some things out, but if you come to Nigeria, I will break down Inki and I will point, there's rivers you can use to understand Inki, and this shit is deep, but it's not that deep. It's just a secret that only the tribals of the land are able to know. Because no, I'm not trying to play with anybody. Okay, wait, why did they make Africa so archaic and so irrelevant? I'm not trying to say that there's one more special. Every part is special, but if a part of the puzzle is not in place, the shit won't work. And that's the problem. See, now let me tell you something. Why do you think that during the colonial invasion, South Africa was invaded, but parts of Nigeria could not be invaded and started to be lived in by so-called colonizers? Why? Because the frequency of this place I'm staying in cannot tolerate certain time. I'm not trying to be racist, I'm very real. Some people of certain skin colors or skin textures can't live here for long. It's not even about the sun, it's the frequency. This place can't be wiped out. Ghana is that line. There's something I want to use to explain this thing. And damn, I haven't been talking to people for so long. It's hard to just start to praise my point. But look at the Father laid the foundations of the earth and said the earth should never be moved, right? There's a foundation of the earth, and the foundation of the earth can be where's this shit? Oh god. Oh my god, I can't find the picture anymore. The Father laid the foundation of earth and said it should not be boom. Tells you the degrees of where life started from. You don't have to believe me, please. I'm just on a very rebellious part of self-discovery. I'm not fighting anybody. I'm not looking for anybody's trouble. I'm not doing anything violent. I just know how to travel interdimensionally within myself. So I'm not asking anybody to believe me. I'm just telling you this some shit I know. So this is this. What's this? Now, 0 degrees. Wherever 0 degrees is at, that's where you know where it started from. You don't need to believe me. Someone be like, we live in a this Of course, you know that this is like a plane that has a circumferential 4-dimensional celestial sphere around it. It's not like it's a real sphere. So anyways, the 0 degrees begins from the line between Nigeria to Ghana, right? From Nigeria to Ghana. Now it's from 0 degrees. The left of the 0 degrees is Ghana, the right of the 0 degrees is Nigeria. This is the beginning of creation. Like, you don't need to believe me. So all the degrees tell, and I don't know how clearly you can see this. Obviously you can't see it well, but the degrees tell the location of how creation started. This earth started when the waters, first things, we were aquatic beings. All right, we were aquatic beings at the age of Cancer. We used to be aquatic beings. Now we're at the age of, what is this? Is Aquarius, Leo, Pisces. It's Aquarius. Hold on. I don't want to misinform this thing. I think it's Cancer, then it was going back, then the age of Pisces. We were aquatic beings, but now we are physical beings. So before land rose on top of the water, the land that rose on top of the water, it began in a Fibonacci spiral. You don't need to believe me, but nature teaches you everything. So it began in a Fibonacci spiral. Now, if you go and read about the Fibonacci spiral of creation and you look at the map of the world, right? And I'm stating again, you don't need to believe me. All right, thank you for the donation, Brandon Fries. I appreciate you from the bottom of my heart. All right, so you don't need to believe me, family. All right, but Fibonacci spiral tells us about the origin of creation. After all, that is the shape of life. That is the shape of creation. That is the shape of, you know, it's the shape. It's, you know, it's in the ratio 1. I think 1, 2, 2, 3, 5, 8, 13. That shit. So this is the Fibonacci spiral. All right. Now this is the Fibonacci spiral. Now, tell me I'm capping some bullshit and tell me that this don't look like the 0 degrees of the beginning. Like, no, I don't. Now, somebody be like, okay, state this, state that, state that, state this, state that, state that, state this. No, state that, state. I don't need to be right. Now, where is that spiral entering into? That's where I'm from. Now, I'm not trying to brag and say, oh, that's where I'm from, bro. If you go back to where I'm from, people be suffering as shit. Right, bro? So, I'm not here to claim or three-dimensional. That's where I'm from, but you need to find, sometimes you need to link with your past predecessors or people that are close to you esoterically for you to have guidance. Because this 3D world is not the shit. You might be thinking you're doing the shit. Let me tell you how this world is controlled. Oh, no. Bro, tell me faster. Don't say that one. Oh, God. Let me tell you how this world is controlled. It's controlled in secret. And I'm gonna just put it that way. If you know what I'm saying, you know what the fuck I'm saying. And let that be a warning to know what the fuck I'm saying. Yeah, the world is controlled in secret. And things can only be done from secret investigation of things. Free will is real. Not free will necessarily, but you have a will. Everybody has a will. For something to be done, they need to stalk you esoterically. Put you in your wrong natal alignment. Put you in the wrong natal alignment. Look, family, y'all see me holding this out. Put you in the wrong natal alignment. All right? Put you in the wrong natal alignment. You're in the wrong frequency vibration. Then what happens next? Then you're in a susceptible position to now be killed. Something can happen to you. It's easy. It's easy. Something cannot happen to you then. It's not something to fear. It's just, look at. There's a dimension down, another dimension of overseas. For every dimension we're consciously experiencing, there's a metaphysical dimension behind that one. There is something behind this one. They don't like me because I'm too young and I'm connected to God. They don't like me because I'm too young and I'm saying shit that people who had to take something, people who had to become gay and do some gay shit, they don't like me because I'm too young and I know shit like this. They don't like me because I'm too young and I'm a gateway. They don't like me. They always try to fuck my shit up. You know, it's crazy. But they don't like me and they don't like us. Anybody that's like me, they don't like y'all. They don't like us. But do you know why? Let me tell you why a lot of these old folks, and I'm not really trying to, please, I'm not trying to point, but this is really amongst the old folks especially. People that are like this, that now they'll be like, let's say 60s. Not all of you. There's some of you watch me, I respect y'all, because obviously there's always a difference in every generation. But this why y'all old folks, especially down here, where I'm from. Yo, thank you for the donation. Damn, I think I missed that. Zane. Chavi Zane, counselor, I appreciate you. I appreciate you so much, all right? You feel me? So this is why y'all old folks, right? Them old folks, I don't really mess with y'all. For one reason. Most of these old folks that have their Pluto, and this, I don't want to start to say some type of shit, because I don't want y'all to know how much I know. Most of these old folks, y'all agreed to sell out a lot of these young generation people for fame, for money, for positions. Then you keep it in secret and you start to operate occultically in the demise of the young. You put them, using different distractions, different deceptions. That's what y'all do for where y'all got to. A lot of y'all, this war, low-key is low-key amongst old and young people. Low-key. Old folks, you gotta believe me, a lot of old people will make it to, if this heaven, this this Crystal City coming down. A lot of motherfuckers want to make this shit. If that shit was coming right now, it would be filled with younger people. Because a lot of older people were offered the deal to sell out to. Because a lot of us are messiahs today. A lot of us are fucking messiahs. A lot of us are messiahs. A lot of us are Jesus in the flesh. You cannot touch us. But it comes, it takes a certain seed to strike the awareness in other people. You see, now, I might be too confident saying some type of things. I get attacked when I say shit like this. Because I exist and I operate with the 4th dimension too to think, don't I? So all they have to do is to send. So what I want you all to do is understand something. It is very possible for the internet to make you to hate me tomorrow. How? All they need to do is to control and engineer a narrative. A narrative. Simple. Fake people create a fake fight, fake this, fake this, fake. It's very easy. Did you see what they did to young Pharaoh? I notice that I'm getting aggressive. Did you see what they did to Pharaoh? Let's talk real talk about Pharaoh right now. Did you see what they did to Pharaoh? Now, wait, hold on. I did my personal research. I'm not stupid. I understand the media. I did my personal research. If you search young Pharaoh right now on Google, what are you going to see? Cancelled CPAC, they cancelled young rapper for public speech. So it's a lot of hate, defamatory blogs on the first pages of Pharaoh. Why? Yeah, nobody's perfect, bro. There's sometimes I notice that I might be saying some things that's off point too, or rather saying some things that's off in your vibe. Bro, everybody's human, operating the 3D with the 4D. So the frequency of thoughts that they put in for someone in your mind can affect the person too. See, that's what they did, defamatory thing. It takes time, it's a lengthy thing. They don't just destroy you quickly. They destroy you with an offer. They don't like the fact that I'm young and I say shit like this. They don't like the fact that they be like, what type of spirit live in this boy? That's what they did to Pharaoh. So, I don't know what you think of Pharaoh in your mind. I understand nobody's perfect. Everybody's a piece of the puzzle. But that man, support that guy. His website, support his website. His application, support his application. Whatever he's doing, be watchful of whatever, but support that guy. Because I will support him if he brings out his, I don't care. Look, sometimes you have to, not everything, you see, especially black people, by Melanesian people, we're so emotionally susceptible, and until you realize this thing, that's how all your leaders go. They want to take out one of your leaders, it's so simple. They just get another person to come and replace the other person. When the other person comes to replace it, the other person starts to talk shit. Then you have a group of people come in the comments or whatever, start to create, there's a herd, maybe 20 people can be employed to start to create a type of battle in your comments on your, oh, this versus this. It's like that, but you need to see it yourself. Let me tell you something, I'm never going to partner with anybody so-called spiritual. I don't have a rival or this shit is just me living my life. I'm in my room. So don't put me in line with anybody. Because I know some type of bullshit. I've been seeing I'm not working with, it's me and my guys. It's me, my team, and my soul family. You feel me? Yo, and Akeli, right? It's an Akeli. That's my shit, that's my squad. You feel me? Like, I ain't the ream. That's my squad. And everybody in the soul family. This shit is simple. If you're about that frequency, that's where we at. Simple. You get it? You say what? So when you're not part of their shh, you can't be shh. Because I'm not operating in their world. I'm in the abode, observing the second heaven, the first heaven, and the animal world with my father. Now, that's where my spirit is. My body is here, cool. You get it? But they don't want you to know that heaven is within yourself. 2, you need to connect with the heaven here before you connect with another heaven. Every 26,500 years or 25,600 years, we go through a revolutionary cycle, right, of the planet's solitary, our universal orbit, something like that. So that begins, that marks. So now we're at the brink of the end of that shit again. This is the rise of Atlantis again. A lot of us are Atlanteans. We're back here again. A lot of us. From Atlantis, we return. A lot of us. It's so some of you don't know who you are. Some of these people, they've gone to join some things. Now they have to swear secrets. And the secrets have now told them, okay, this is who you are. Now they're in secret, they can know a lot of things, but they can't say shit. Because the moment you say shit, the Lord of the Air will seize you. It's simple. You know, this shit is deep. So they don't like the fact that I'm saying this right now. I can hear them. They don't like that shit. See, right? So that's it. You get me? Like, shit. Thank you for the donation. Gods are us. Family. Yes, sir. You know, Rhyme, I appreciate you, my brother. I appreciate you always, my brother. You know, you feel me? Christ is a level of you feel like you need to fight and cause chaos and kill somebody. Or do you feel like my ancestors are there? You see the birds. They come to weird places. It's night. What's the bird doing in my window at night? But I understand. So you know, so what type of energy? It's like, you know, God. Yes, it's all coming together. Thank you for the donation, Pedro Sanchez. All right. So now astrologically in the sky, right? And to make this astrologically, now, because there were some important things I want to mention. Now, the reason why everybody's been feeling good towards using their mental energy and learning new things now, involving themselves in a mental aspect of, you know, development, wanting to know more deep things, is because the sun just conjuncted North Node. It still is conjuncting North Node. They're still 5 degrees apart. After 3 days, the conjunction will stop because the conjunction is caused 8 degrees between 2 planetary bodies. So right now everybody's focusing on the future, the past. So what's happening is this. You might say, some people texting me talking about ascended masters, you know. And that's right, Jareem. Everybody should get into astrology. Like, just know something about. Because I don't really like the fact that I'm just teaching it. And it's like, I like the fact that I'm teaching it because, no, hold on. I like the fact that I'm teaching it in the most easy way like this. I feel this makes you understand it even better. But you need to always be practicing on the side. All right? But yeah, so our actions now are gearing towards, you know, the sun hasn't passed the North Node yet, but it will soon pass it. It's 5 degrees apart, but it's already conjuncting. So our reality now, we're seeing the future. We're seeing the truth. We're seeing our future. We're seeing our spiritual path. We're seeing where we're supposed to go to. We're seeing where we're supposed to be heading towards. So don't try to hold the air. It's Gemini. You can't hold air. The air just has to be your emotional. It's your situation. Don't hold air, just allow air to be. It's Gemini, all right? North Node air. So it's all this information. It's just look at it like new air, new information, new space to think. Damn, thank you for the donation. You feel me? It's 2021, yo. 2021 is like 2012, low key. The same type of number, the same type of energy, and the same thing. So maybe this is just that 2012. Shit, you know, but I don't know. Every shift we've been going through has marked a very significant jump. Like I said, bro, this shit is crazy right now. This shit is crazy. We've already taken over the world. It's on that type of shit. Nothing works against free will. That's why this world has been controlled for so long. Because everything that is done to you is seen in the unseen first. Bro, fuck this bullshit. You feel me? I appreciate you, Chadma Grace. I appreciate you so much. You feel me? I feel just people doing what, because a lot of us signed contracts to be different things before we came to this realm. A lot of us are so many things. You get me? A lot of us indeed are the gods. Like I said, we are Atlanteans returned. You need to understand this. So many of us are Atlanteans returned. This is the end of the 25,600 year cycle shit.
This is the end. So this is the age of Aquarius, the age of technology. This is the age where you start to see a lot of shit. This is the age where you start to see technology change shit, because all is mind. Technology is like a bridge we can use to four-dimensionally link our minds to the same, like, we create the oversoul. The oversoul is like right now, all of us are communicating right now, right? That thought pattern, you're not really seeing me, remember. Close your eyes. Remember, you're not seeing shit. It's the voice you're hearing. So that is an oversoul. We've created the complex, a mind complex. The more we are, the stronger the mind complex is, and you know, the easier it is to circulate information amongst the mind complex. This type of things is thoughts. It's an esoteric understanding. It's that's why you see something in the Bible, right? Where 2 or 3 are gathered, the presence of God is present. What is the presence of God? It's a frequency vibrational amplification of 2 torus fields that come together. So they become a higher torus field. After all, we live in a big torus field. The earth is a big torus field. We are torus field, microcosmic microcosms. So when you understand this, when 2 people come together, it's only energy. Then you start to look into all these churches. I started to look into a lot of all these churches, and the way a lot of all these churches are constructed, they're constructed in ways that promote the extraction of energies from people. A lot of these churches are pointing towards the east. The congregation is always facing towards the east. Anytime you're facing towards the east is the direction at which energy starts to flow from, because the sun rises in the east and sets in the west. So they have the churches, a lot of these churches facing the east direction, and the stage is in the east, is in the west. And then they're facing the west, but then they're facing the east from the west. And then all that energy, in Jesus' name, listen, wake the fuck up. But no problem. Thank you for the donation, Cosmic Calvary. I will look a lot better if you're being fostered instead of trying to be Dolo. Just saying, still like you. Oh, come on, my brother. You know, you feel me? Dolo is family forever. For Dolo, yo, y'all need to understand that the 3rd dimension gets tricky. You feel me? If not for Dolo, bro, Dolo is a mentor astrologically for me, and I have to say that. I say that a lot of the time. So I want you to, hell yeah. You know, if you have someone that has a good influence, embrace it. You know, this is how we learn to, but, you know, come on, you feel me? So it's showing through me, shows you that I have a relationship with something that I like, and I'm willing to show. You feel that? So I want you to look at it in that perspective instead. All right, you feel me? Song Brown, I appreciate you. So my brother, we are blessed to have you and this whole family to share this vital information with. I've noticed the sun doesn't rise or set in the same location anymore. I'll explain why. And that amazing times we're living in. It's because of it's the solstice and the equinox. Okay, because let's say we have we're heading to the summer solstice. Okay, so the summer solstice and the equinoxes always have a precision. So the east is always changing like this. Okay, so in December 21st, that was the beginning of the spring. No, hold on. That was the winter equinox. All right, the winter solstice. Now March 21st became the summer solstice. So the summer. So it's the summer. So what happens is winter equinox, winter solstice, summer equinox. That is solstice, equinox, solstice, equinox. So that's how the east is always changing. But yeah, you know. So right now but you're right. It's shifting too. But it's heading towards summer. You know, the summer solstice. So that's why the east is nowhere it is right now. East is actually here. All right, east is here right now instead of here. So a lot of things are unlocking, yo. A lot of things are unlocking. You know, you feel me? Thought wise, and I'm glad. You feel me? Yes, sir. Let's all do our part and support for Stay ebayy. I appreciate you, Taj McGraves. The support that I need alone is only the support, to be honest, of being able to let's be on the same. Every other support I appreciate, but the main one is being able to be on the same mind frame to see things clearly. I always like when I'm able to explain things, and the things I'm explaining, like you grasp it. That shit gives me joy. Like, yes, he entered. Like, do you know? In my mind, it's like, yo, everybody in this, like, my higher team, everybody celebrating. Yes. That's how it is in my mind, because I be feeling that about it. Yes, he finally said that shit. Because I be like, bro, a lot of us down here are conduits, channels. So it's like we're meant to come here. A lot of us sign contracts to come here and see if we can remember to help fix this shit. And it's not like I'm just blabbing. It's clear as day. It's leaked. A lot of people communicate with ET, with Pleiades, with a lot of beings from Pleiades, with a lot of beings from Orion. You know, with a lot of beings from the Andromedas that come all the way there. Y'all insectillions. You see these Andromedans, right? Y'all are slick as hell. See, a lot of look. Whenever you see insects, that's Andromedan shit. Whenever you see lizards, tortoise, That's reptilian shit. So in as much as we have reptilian and all this shit, bro, we also have all this, a lot of these star systems have their beings and things living amongst us, and real shit. A lot of real shit. You know, what's my view on alien invasion? Shit been happening, bro. Aliens have always lived in the inner earth. There's an inner earth in this. The aliens have always lived in the inner earth. The inner earth was when we have a second sun in the center of the earth. The second sun is in the center of the, you know. So if you see me doing this, I'm a man saying I'm trying to be, bro, shout out to Flight Boss, bitch, you know, for sure. All right, this for Flight Boss, left Flight Boss, bitch. You only live once. When you start to realize that this body, the more you, the better you come into a healthy state with your body for yourself and equilibrium, nothing can fuck with you. What? It's like, so it's like, you know, how able are you comfortable to be in your own skin? That's where your spirit will be able to tune with you most freely. All right, you feel me? All right. So yeah, I appreciate y'all. You feel me? So I think I'm a go ahead and just almost, you know, spiders too. Spiders too. A lot of insects are a lot of energy. The fuck going on? You feel me? See, we got the whole family filled up. You feel me? And I have to admit something. Y'all watched me pick on a bad habit, right? This is a bad habit. Let me speak. Now, but I'm doing this shit. Now, if there are any children watching my channel, please, all right? Thank you for the donation. Jamila Estelle, I appreciate you. What? You know, you feel me? Song Brown, I appreciate you. Oh, thank you for the placement information. I have noticed the sun doesn't, okay, I already saw that, right? You feel me? So, you feel me? Tortoise and spiders. No, you gotta understand, we need to know what we're living in. You know, but everything, it was hacked by these reptiles. It's like they want to take over the whole shit. So it's all a war between certain type of star races. This shit is deep. I don't even want to start to go into this shit because I don't want this to be the thing I do every time. Nah, I'm not doing this every time right now. Because I'm not trying to do this every time. But you need to understand that you need to at least know where you're from. You know, and know who you are. Right now, where am I from? I'm from where y'all are from. As a soul, we have our physical, you know, states. Then we have our mental states. Then we have our mental states. Then we have the oversoul. Some of us are from Tehuti. Some of us are from Isis. Some of us are from, you know, some of us channel from Anubis. So what are the energies? Another people will say, oh, some of them are from Poseidon, some of them are from, you know, or it's that type shit. What is the energy? At the end of the day, if you look at it 3Dly, you will fail. You have to understand that these things were anthropomorphized in the idea of a deific form, a human being, to be able to pass it as a story. Because stories are able to tell things more to people. So our duty is to, so yeah, you know, you feel me? It's all awareness, simple as that. So it makes a lot of sense. Then anybody that's going out now to fight, oh, I want to fight the war, oh, we want to kill this. Don't get yourself killed. All we're trying to do is to hijack the mental plane. They don't like the fact that I said this. It's up to you and me to stick. Look, we need to do another live meditation, and I'm back on that mojo. Fuck that shit, bro. Jupiter's in Pisces. You know where my Jupiter is at? Fuck this shit, bro. See, we need to do a live meditation, and we need to see what we're doing is this. Like, it's crazy, but it's real. The revolution is not going to be televised because this shit is mental. This physical realm, this is Lucifer's shit. This their shit, right? We have to calm down here. We have to use this to learn. Use this prison. You think this is? That's how I look at some people. They think, oh, I'm so fine, I'm so sexy, bro. That's your physical flesh, bro. Calm down. So don't get too lost in that shit. Understand is what we create mentally and emotionally. So anytime we talk like this, we're creating a mental space. Anytime we're meditating together, we're creating an emotional space. Oh, and by the way, I just bought this. Hey yo, shout out to Orion. Shout out to Orion Daystar. What's his name again, bro? I always watch his live stream. Boasting. But yeah, man, I just got this too, cause this is some powerful shit. Yeah, bro, I've been in my spiritual mojo. Don't try me. Just take a picture. Just take a screenshot right now. Like, come on, what does this look like? Bro, what does shit look like? You see me, bro? Bro, that's right. This is the frequency, and I've been family, the power of the power of OHM, right? 7.83 hertz, the Schumann's resonance. Anytime you say that frequency at the back is playing That's actually. See, it's the same thing. So that's frequency, and it's actually delta. It's delta frequency at the back, and this has been helping me to be able to astral project easily. This has been playing for non-stop for 7 days. It always plays, and I noticed that since Jupiter entered Pisces, anytime we act based upon spiritual, meditative, peaceful, peace cultivating, playful energies, that's where we find the frequency of where the control room of the earth is currently at. There are many control rooms. You can create your own, but you need to find the energy. So the energy of the control room at this point is in your ability to be able to spiritually be in tune, and to utilize through spirituality. It's yourself. It's Aquarius must find the individuality. Now, Pisces, Jupiter in Pisces is for us to creative energy would only manifest best when it has spirituality attached to it. So shit, bro. No, it's crazy. That's why Jupiter and Pisces, I'm sure a lot of dreams. The dream world will be so real now. It's like, because we can actually do things in dreams more now. Then when Jupiter conjuncts Neptune, hell, god damn. But Jupiter is here for a long time though. So, anyways, the power of right? Because I gotta close this live stream. Is, what happens is this. Anytime we say let me explain. We are cymatically influenced. Can you see how my body is shaking? Water, 75%. So, it's vibrating everything. Your body is vibrating. So what this does is, you don't even need to listen to meditative music. What that does is, let's say you just met someone outside that just spot your frequency. You can just be walking and be saying what it's doing is, maybe the Earth's frequency is 7.83 hertz. Maybe the person took you to it just took you to gamma, just took you somewhere to 28 hertz, and you don't want to be there. Then, you wanted to come back down to that theta state, and then you now came, then you start to do So gradually, it will be able to calibrate you. So sound works. Well, we know the shit though, but guess what? It's your natural tone. That's your horn. These are vehicles, like we have horns, right? It's not hard to do. Just think of O, H, and M, and then say That's 7.83. It's natural. Look at how phenomenal life is. You already had the Schumann's resonance with your own mouth. Damn. So what? Because you're the earth too. Whatever the earth has, you have. So that's how it vibrates. Then that's how you vibrate at it, and you vibrate at the frequency you synchronize. So then you connect with the mother. The only way to connect with the father is to connect with the mother. The only way to know up is to be a child. So this is Jupiter and Pisces. Let's embrace our childlike natures. Not necessarily being so lackadaisical, but because no offense to my Pisces, I love y'all. But it's embracing the childlike aspects of creativity. It'll flow. A lot of spiritual channels are going to break out now. Shit, bro. A lot of people, spiritual channels, there's going to be spiritual channel record deals. Take it from Foster eBay. Take it from me. There's going to be spiritual channel record deals. People start to sign deals to have a spiritual channel that's famous. Because what other way? Is it music? Is it people that are going to be singing spiritual music? I'm already doing that shit. We're already bad enough. We're already we're waiting, we're already there. So we're waiting to see what, is it the music that Dolo, is everybody else there? There's so many people, bro. You feel me? Everybody else. So what do you want to do? Exactly. So it's definitely not the music. It's the new shit is going to be led by the knowledge. That's the new age. It's just led by the knowledge. It's all that shit. So for now, we might be having few views, few subscribers, all that. Eventually, the world is going to move to that paradigm because it's a veil. It's just lifting, right? We're already at that end of that 25,000 years something cycle. The veil is just it's closing every day. It's closing. It's closing. It's shifting. That's why you see these people want to fly to Mars. You destroyed everything. Parasites. You destroyed everything, right? And that's how it happened in Vulcan. Back in Vulcan. Y'all always are the cause for everything. Use reptilian I don't even know what to call y'all. Alright. Because we used to have a planet called Vulcan. Let me explain how we have that. We have a sun inside our Earth. There's a sun in the middle of the Earth. That's why you have all these beings trying to run on the ground. They want to go on this. Do you know how many beings live on the ground? I hope they let this live stream stay. Do you know how many beings? Interterrestrials. So there's a sun under the ground. And that sun came when Nibiru, there's a time an asteroid is the second, there's a time it's called Mumu. What's the name? Ki. Entered into Earth. Right? Earth now gave birth to the moon. But there was a hole in the Earth. That was so I think the way Earth gives birth, Earth's birth process is like Nibiru comes, they shoot at it, then he shoot at it, the Earth explodes, and then an egg comes out. Don't quote me on this. It has something to do with that. So Earth is pregnant. Like Earth is pregnant, so Nibiru comes to help her give birth, type shit. So back at Vulcan, we used to be in Vulcan. Vulcan was a planet, was referred to as Maldek. Now, Maldek, this is a planet where you had a lot of beings that were, it's a lot of powerful beings. Maldek that's Vulcan, it was between Jupiter and Mars. No, hold on. Yes, it was between Jupiter and Mars. Now, Nibiru's orbit was bad. So when Nibiru was crashing, Nibiru hit Vulcan. We straight? Are we here? Oh shit. Somebody give me a thumbs up. YouTube. We back. Is it cool? They trying to turn the shit off. We back. Okay. Nibiru hit Vulcan. Now Vulcan now switched out of his orbit. Now Vulcan on switching out of his orbit lost control and smashed. Now Vulcan caused that smash into Earth and shit like that. And now this is what happened. Vulcan that you knew now split into asteroids. You refer today as Juno, Ceres, Vesta, Chiron, Pallas, I think. You know, but the Black Moon, Lilith, she's not part of it. Lilith is not part. But those asteroids were from, there's plenty, yes, these are the main ones that they found in the close orbits. All those asteroid belts, that was Vulcan. Now, what is it about Vulcan? Vulcan is the planet that rules Virgo. Now, you don't need to argue with me. The energy of Vulcan is like Earth-like. Virgo, that's where Virgo got his shit from. The reason why Virgo is always warriors is because they don't have their own planet. That's why we're always worrying. I have to find this shit. Thank me later. But it's like, because Virgo is not Mercury per se. Virgo is really Vulcan. Vulcan is like a Mercury Earth-like planet. So we have Virgo. That's why it's split into Vesta, Juno, Ceres. All that came from Virgo. Check the qualities of Ceres. What's Ceres? Cancer, like nurturing. What's Vesta? Vesta is dedication. What is Juno? Juno is marriage. What is hold on, the Chiron follow. What is Chiron? Chiron is healing. A lot of those energies come together are healing energies and intellect. So I'm not trying to brag or say some shit. Listen, so a lot of things we don't know. Now there's even more shit I don't know, but this has to resonate because it has always been in the back of my unconscious mind that Virgo is not Mercury. Mercury is Gemini. All right. So that being said, that's Vulcan, that's Maldek, you know, and so now Libra too. I also did research on y'all. Libra, in my perspective, now I didn't come to a perfect conclusion, but Libra is, in my perspective, is influenced by a constellation that we refer, a planet that we refer to as Penelophone, Penelophone, I forgot the name, Penelophone, or something like that, Penelophone, right? And Libra, I thought about it, bro. Libra is not Venus. Like, see, no offense. I know that's right, Goddess 999. I'm just being a Virgo right now. Allow me to analytically, Libra is not Venus. Now, it could be Venus. This is me being hypothetical. This is me opening my mind. Persephone, thank you, Persephone. That's Libra, because I was reading about Persephone, and they said Persephone was a goddess that Pluto dragged to stay behind Pluto. So what exactly are you trying to tell me? So I was reading about some arbitrary movement, if there was any other planets that orbit around Pluto. So I was like, then they said Persephone. It didn't make a lot of sense to me, because I was like, bro, hold on, Pluto, that's really the end of our own universe, our own shit. But overall, Persephone had qualities of someone that cheated. Now hold on, that's it. When you think of Libras, what does the fucking think about? Is it not cheating? Hold on, I love y'all. I'm not done. Okay, but Persephone, it's just, it had a story about cheating and all that shit. But it's a hypothesis, but really check it out. You can read about Persephone, Persephone and Juno. One of them I feel have to be Libra. Asteroids are attached with Libra too, because this thing is deep. But anyways, what do I know? I've just stricken a code. I'm not saying I'm correct, but for the fact that you can see there are people that are already following with the astrological origins of things. I mean, come on, so those asteroids, yes, it was caused by Nibiru. Bro, that shit is real. And I didn't see it in the sky, but bro, it's this space is the fourth dimension, isn't it? So okay. So the fourth dimension is also a realm of light on its own. So it's like, and yeah. So let me see. So you're saying no two signs have the same planet? No, I'm not coming with a direct claim that I know the exact that thing you just asked me. But I believe so. I believe so because I look at the constellations as parts of planets. Anytime we're in Pisces, the sun is going to conjunct Neptune. Anytime but like right now we're in Gemini, the sun is conjuncting Mercury. If you open any star tracking app and check, or if you have a telescope, the sun is going to have something to do with Mercury. The sun and Mercury have a very special relationship. That's why we're in retrograde right now. You get that? So we're in retrograde. So that's just what. So it's like, so when the sun is in Virgo, let me just leave that to the side. I've already sowed the seed. I say what I wanted to say. That I don't believe Virgo is Mercury 100%. There's more shit we don't know. All right, Vulcan is speaks a lot about Virgo. And Persephone speaks a lot about Libra. So you can choose to argue with me. I'm not claiming to be 100% correct, but I'm saying that these asteroids, Chiron, Ceres, all them, Juno, Pala, where did it come from? And how does he have the energy he has? So there are still beings living on those small asteroids. So the collective energy is it's like an earth energy. If you notice, all of them are like earth. All of them are like earth. They're all nurturing or healing in some way, or marriage, or something that has to do with mother type energies. Bro, that's Virgo. I think I'm too hypothetical right now. Now, alright, you feel me? But yeah, family. So the stars, us, we are all these things. We're all these things. We've always been all these things. You feel me? So there's something else I wanted to highlight about the planets before I move. Okay, the moon has just gone into Sagittarius. All right, the moon is currently conjuncted the south node, so we might be feeling emotionally gravitated towards our south node energies, our south nodal energies. So it's like wherever you have your south node now, you might be feeling emotional. You might be feeling more of a feeling of comfortability towards your south nodal energy. For me, it's Pisces, and that's where Jupiter is. So it's like, so even if it's anyways, don't let me brag, but it's like, it's Pisces, so it's emotional energy. The moon is conjuncting south node. Okay, so our emotions are experiencing in Sagittarius. Our emotional experiences will have an interest of relating to something that is of our comfortable side. So we're encouraged to rest. It's conjuncting south node, so rest. Stop trying to think some type of shit. Rest. I'm resting right now. You see, I'm chilling like a mug. You feel me? So yes, all right, you feel me? Because it's in Sagittarius. By the time we get into Capricorn, it's time to start grinding. It's time to get to work again. It's time to get, serious with something. By the time it gets to Aquarius, we start to express our individuality of what we've just learned in this cycle. By the time we get to Pisces, emotionally now we start to really now, that's when Pisces, then our moon will be in Pisces and Jupiter will be and moon, Jupiter, Neptune, all in Pisces. Our emotions, our creativity, our imagination will be in Pisces in in how many days from now, like, you see how my mind is running. But when it goes to, it's gonna be sweet. I like Pisces, I like Pisces energy, but your Pisces are crazy. Alright, I gotta be real sure. A lot of your Pisces are too crazy. Funds, what's good, brother? A lot of your Pisces are too crazy for my liking. See, listen, Pisces have the power of imaginating. See, let me tell you something. Be scared of fear water signs. Fear water signs. Fear all the signs. Don't fear nothing, but fear water signs. For real. Pisces have the power of imagination, so they know how to imaginatively do things. Pisces don't need to be physically in your presence to do things, to give you things, to do anything. That's Pisces for you. I love them, but they're crazy. Cancers, they're too caring, emotional. But when you betray that care that they got, because Cancers are really deep with the shit, they take their emotions like money. Like you just take their emotion like, you take my money like a Capricorn. You know how Capricorn has their bag? Capricorn is money. Cardinal earth is money. Cancer is cardinal water, is the soul. You're like, you take a bit of my soul, I will steal your soul back. Then Cancer, and they don't need to do shit but feel that way. Because they are the moon. Oh, Cancers is the moon. The moon. So now Cancers are having a day. It's Cancer time. But because anytime the moon is happy, bro, Cancers is their shit. Leos always have every day to shine and shit, but when it's full moon, Cancers. But yeah, family, that's, so water signs are very good at emotionally manipulating situations. Fire signs are very good at, they are always good at being leaders and all that type of thing. So, but, Cancers are extremely powerful. I respect them. I respect all zodiac signs, you see, because I look at myself as a person that has gone through the school of all the zodiacs, all right? And this doesn't just mean, no, I mean I've experienced this, right? I understand the zodiac, I've learned about it, but I've experienced it with people too. And it's important, this is why it's important to experience, because like all the water signs I kind of understand, and I feel like this, because it takes more than just knowing. All the air signs, let me see, Libras, Aquarius is definitely Gemini. If you've been on my YouTube channel, you know that anytime Foster says Gemini, is always Look, I love y'all. I swear to God. But it's like, you guys are always going to remain a case study for me. You're going to remain that thing that always makes me flip from 0 to 100 dramatically. Because you are something. But, but earth signs are always about their bag and about their accomplishments materially and about all that type of shit. For example, Capricorn, their bag. Tauruses, Capricorn is their security and their bag. Tauruses, what they like instead is Tauruses don't like your money. They don't want your money. They want their own shit, but they want to be able to use their money. And tell you what they want. It's like Taurus just want to control the narrative with money. Fixed signs like to sit down and control shit. They don't like to do shit. They don't like to start shit, finish shit. I'm not, no offense, but they're good. They're better at just controlling everything. So Tauruses, they want to just use money to control. Leos, they just want to use their own emotions to. It's all the fixed signs. Scorpios, they want to use spiritual signs. They want to use metaphysical. Y'all Scorpio females are something different. Y'all Scorpio, y'all need to talk. But Scorpios is so that Scorpios, is the psychic. That's them. Crazy shit. Just the fix. Man, what's the last? Aquarius, they want you to just believe what they say. All fixed signs want to control your life. Straight up. Cardinal signs fixed signs want to control everything. They don't necessarily want to control you. Cardinal signs want to control your life. So Capricorn wants to control you by being the one to employ you. Cancer wants to control you by being either your mother or your girlfriend or your brother or someone that is close to you emotionally more than a friend relationship. Aries wants to control you with everything they say. Do this, no, everything they think, how they see life. Aries wants you to pick up the buckets the way my dad is an Aries, I will remember. He said, that's not how to hold the broom. This is how you hold the broom. I'm like, nigga, nigga, what the fuck is, let me sweep. Real shit. Aries, that's them. Alright? And so they want you to always see things their way. That's, you have to be careful too. So every sign, just be careful, because every sign tends to act to the extreme. So you know I'm a Virgo. So Virgo is different now. So for example now, Aries likes to control how you see things, right? Capricorn control the cash, Cancer control the emotions. What Cardinal and Libra control the relationship. If they are not the leader of the gang, every Libra I know, if they are not the Libra of the gang, the leader of the gang, they're not gonna be there. So Libra, that's them. They like to control relationships. So you see that shit. Then what about mutable? Mutable people, they're escapists. They run away too much. All mutable signs, they run away. They're good at they're good at sneaking. They're good at running away, doing what they want. For example, Pisces know how to run away from reality because they just enter into their imaginations. Boom, you know, and they've created a world there. Powerful shit. Gemini have two personalities, Castor and Pollux. So they can go to either mind, be either person they want to be. So they can choose to be this social identity and communicate to you. Boom, they go to this other reptilians. You Geminis are reptilians. Especially, let's say you're a Gemini sun with Scorpio rising. Reptilians. What's this that I start today? Geminis, for real. But that's the I love y'all like mad. I love y'all, I swear. But that's Gemini. Alright, so that's mutable, that's a mutable nature. Virgo mutable nature, Virgo escape by creating the world they want physically. Like it's literally, you can look at me, see where I live. Virgo is material practicality. So they escape by creating their own heaven. For example, I want to live in a pyramid. Thank you for the donation, Goddess 999. I appreciate you. Thank you for your guidance. Thank you for your love and support and participation. All right, but that's Virgos. They want to make a world for yourself and escape. That's Virgos, and they will do it, bro. You see them. They're already building an imaginary house. I did that shit a lot. Then what about who's the last one? I think I'm a Sagittarius. Holy shit. Hold on. This another sign that anytime I think about y'all, and I ain't perfect, bro. My Pluto is in Sag. You see what? 10 of Swords energy, right? No. You know, see my Sages? Listen, if you see a Sagittarius, run. There's a saying. If you see a Sagittarius, run. But let me explain what I'm saying now. And I love you from the bottom of my heart. I love you. Jelani, if you're seeing this, I fuck with you like crazy, baby girl, for real. Alright, that's like one of my favorite Sagittariuses out here. If you know Jelani, real shit. See, because Sagittariuses, they're mutable fire. So they want to run away to what they can see. So, me, Virgo, I'm telling you, yo, listen, it doesn't make sense because A and B, C and D, the metaphysics of this, the time and the length and the distance don't make sense. That's me. Sagittarius is like, okay, boom, all right, bye, I'm going. What's not just, so that's the problem. You see, that's the thing with us. Sagittarius is Jupiter, Virgo is Mercury. What do you know about Jupiter and Mercury? Nah, Jupiter is like, listen, I'm not in that small, but I'm not in that, you're too conscious. That's some, why are you always stressing yourself thinking? You know, Jupiter is like, just be wise, you know, just be. Mercury is like, I'm the messenger of the gods, I'm Tahuti. How dare you? What the fuck, bro? Do you know who I am? Do you know what I did in Egypt? Jupiter's like, all right. Focus. I ain't stressing y'all. And then but that's the thing with Virgo and Sagittarius anyway. Sagittarius are they're escapists to what they can just see. So that's why they always enter trouble. That's why people who have not known in Sagittarius, you need to be very careful. Because a lot of you can be used as agents. Most agents that are sent to just do some weird shit be having not known in Sagittarius. Because a lot of you here are new souls. And I don't really want to go into detecting things of astrology. That's not what I want to be doing. But if you have not known the Sagittarius, you have not like you're a new soul, but either you came here to experience, you came to learn how to. Your handwriting is probably bad. No offense, but real shit. If you have not known the Sagittarius, your handwriting might be bad or not. But no, actually, well, yes, you know, because handwriting has a lot to do with ancient time from the past, even way before now. Handwriting has a lot to do with your past life too. But yeah, real shit. So not knowing Sages, all right? Not knowing Sag don't mean you're a new soul per se, but most new souls in this realm come to not knowing Sag. Don't let me say like I know it all. Don't get it. Let me rephrase, okay? Because Sagittarius means experience, new. Anything that has to do with learning is Sag. So you're coming to learn is Sag. No other zodiac sign can be able to carry the vehicle of bringing in a soul to come and start, except Sagittarius. All right, feel me? So it's then well, that's it. All right, the people that came here to chill, relax, and just because they've completed a lot of things. Most of the time, you see not doing Pisces. They came here because they already figured this matrix out. So anytime a not knowing Pisces, they always have. So with not knowing Pisces, they can tell you that they know shit. That's like you sometimes I most likely just believe, not per se that, because it's because they're already like they're here on the 12th node. That's their 12th node. So it's like they're here to define. It's like it's that type of. That's how I see it though. And I'm not using a number per se, but sounds like Dolo. Dolo is not knowing Pisces, right? Fine. Okay, if it's not knowing Pisces, then that means that he already like boom, boom. That makes so much sense. All right. So okay, for example, right, not knowing Pisces, so it means that your experience, you feel like you've been here before so many times. That's the vehicle that brings you here. Not knowing Pisces. So these things go deep, family. It goes deep. It goes. Yeah. But that's that about that. Okay. So with that being said, it don't mean that if you have Sag not know you're a new soul. It just means that a lot of new souls use that vehicle. So a lot of music industry people, that's where they like to pick y'all from. It's because y'all have that draconic reptilian. I don't want to start to say too much shit. I don't want to say too much shit because they know what I'm saying. They be like, this boy, what the fuck? Listen, I don't know none of this shit. I'm just talking, and there's a plane there. Anything y'all motherfuckers are thinking, bro, the children of God, bro, we can tap into that shit because let me make something practically clear. This is 3 dimension. This is what it's like, right? The 4th dimension is a tesseract. It's another circle that is over the 3 dimension. Just like how we in the 3rd dimension or are over the 2 dimension inner earth, right? So the 4th dimension is another circle on top of the 3 dimension. That's where the reptilian, the mind plane, all that shit is. I want you to understand this in an esoteric concept. So create a vehicle for this concept I'm teaching. Now, in the 5th dimension, that's overseeing the 4th dimension, overseeing the 3D, right? So that's the emotions. 4D is thoughts, 3D is physical. So 5th dimension, that's where we at. They be trying to act like that shit hasn't come. That shit is here mentally. It's more so emotionally. Emotion is one of our minds. But it's here. So it's like, so when you operate off of that frequency, it allows you to be able to oversee every single thing that was taught about you. Simple. But in order to have that, you need to have established a 4th-dimensional mind network. So it's why you see some people join different organizations. I will never encourage you to join nothing, please. Focus on yourself. You are everything in this world. You are everything you're meant to be. Real shit. You actually see some people joining some shit to gain some shit, knowledge, and a lot of shit. When you can just build yourself. But the only way to do that shit is if you detach from desires. It's crazy, but it's like the more that we are meant to desire, we came here to desire. You're breathing air, you desire air. Don't get it twisted. But the frequency of the desires, then the desires are becoming more artificial. And that started to create the loop. That started to create the loop and all the problems and shit. You feel me? So that being said, operate on 5D. You won't be. Then you start to know everything, and it's like you start to feel everything. So it's like a lot of tests we're going through now. I feel it's even tests to let us open up our feelings. Let a lot of this shit go. Let a lot of things like go. Let a lot of things like forgive a lot of things and let it pass by. And I'm really being encouraged to let you all to know this, right? Forgive a lot of things and let it pass by. Remember, we're just avatars. It's like, so it's so easy to make this 3D shit so serious. Like, I be seeing myself too. I be like, wait. It's so easy to make this shit so serious. So, sometimes look back at your mind and say, wait, hold on. This person. So it's not like you want to associate. If anybody's energy toxic, my nigga, see, let them shift. Stay away from me. I'm trying to develop my life. But I don't have you in my mind, in my subconscious mind. Because for everything you're keeping in your mind, logically, it is holding people to. That's the amount of things you're putting in 3D. In your 4D. For everything you're keeping your feelings, that's the amount of thing you're allowing to. So all those ways is blocking that phoenix from turning from a Scorpio to an eagle to a fucking phoenix. Right? So you want to be the scorpion that transforms to an eagle that evolves into a phoenix. And this will not happen if you're not able to deal with the mind, deal with the body, the mind, and the spiritual evolutional state. It's there, you know it is. There's nobody that's outside waiting to tell you shit. Or waiting to really, there's nobody that's outside there that's going to tell you nothing. It's within you. But that leap, the reason why a lot of us fail to take that leap is because, let me tell you, parasites in our vehicles. Parasites in our vehicles. Parasites in our vehicles. Now, the physical body can hold parasites. The thought body can hold parasites too. So when I'm saying parasite in our vehicles, I'm not only telling you this physical body. So we need to clean the shit we eat first. For beginners or what have you. When you clean the things you put in your body, your mind will change. So it's harder for you to have thoughts that are fighting with you. I noticed that thing. When you're trying to quit something else. It's the way you pay an esoteric fee by dropping something to replace it with something you want. So it's like, it's law of business. It's universal law. So it's not just gonna work. No, something has to go for something, and it'd be like that, you know. But just to state over again, the fifth dimension is that space. So the more things we're allowing to hold us back, trust me, everybody, I'm not saying everybody, I'm not you, you're not me. We have different things we see in life, all right? But it's like, we need to be able to allow our spirits to flow, because our higher selves is there. It's like, bro, our higher self is there, but we're here. And there's no there and here, but it's like, the only way to connect is through, there's things we're meant to do gradually. Everything around us that is structured in society right now, most of everything is very backward. And know something, just how you have people like me who might be saying all these things to, you know, information to make you feel vibrationally, you know, good and all that. There's people that are doing their own part to make sure you feel vibrationally bad, because the moment you start to feel good, their world is crumbled. So we already know who they are, but they still hold power, a lot of power, you know. But we're not giving them that bullshit. This is why we need to be meditating collectively frequently. This is why some shit we need to just be doing. And you need to be very intuitively open, because when you open your heart to really allow some shit to flow, you start to see a lot of bullshit, for real. So I'm not a perfect person, bro. I'm telling you, sometimes, see, you can't escape reality. You came here to experience things that are meant to play a part in your evolution. You can't escape nothing. Where are you running to? You get it? So embrace it. Embrace the challenges that are going to present themselves. You can't escape reality. Stop trying to escape. Welcome the things that happen. Welcome the things you see. Like I said, it's hard for me too, but anytime I come to these terms, I'm always 10 times happier with myself, because I'm like, bro, it was hard to make this decision. It was hard to forgive this person. But you might not realize that someone you might have an issue with, it might not even just really be an issue. It might just be something you created in your head. Sometimes it be like that. But now I'm saying people come in to trigger us to serve catalysts that are meant to serve our growth. We are meant to, with these catalysts, know, okay, what is this saying to me? What is it trying to tell me? Okay, so that way we'll be able to easily forgive people, because some people, we sign deals for them to really do some bad shit to us. So now I'm not really trying to tell you to go about life living la 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 and all that. Nah, I'm not trying to tell you to just go live like that. No. All right, I'm saying that you're doing it for yourself, not so that you can go back to be associating with someone that's killing you slowly and smiling at you because you're their energy source or some shit. All right? Yeah, family, that being said, all right, you gotta understand that that's how this shit flow. All right? It's all mind and emotions. So allow those vehicles to drive you. Okay, you feel me? I posted a video on my YouTube channel about the tree of life, the Kabbalah. And y'all, depending on where you feel, y'all, this might be a good thing to study, a good way to learn the chakras too. And a lot of people are mad. Why is he teaching the joke? The moment I posted this video, when I posted the video about this shit, I swear, I just started to get a lot of robot emails. Same thing happened last year when I posted a video about this shit. I started to get a lot of gang stalking. Why is it that this shit is one of the things they don't want you to know at all? Why? Why be? What's this? This is just the planets. This is the Earth in the middle. Molecule. This is the Earth. It stays stationary. This is the moon. Its rotation. It shows you how the moon rotates. It's closer to the Earth, but it maintains that 360 circumference. The Earth is the base. Then it shows you that the moon, Hod and Netzach, Mercury and Venus, is our thoughts and our feelings. So boom. Then after that is our willpower, the sun, Tiferet. Then boom. After that now, so the sun is on its own circumference. It does a 362, just like the moon, the orbit. Then it shows you Geburah and Chisel. That's Jupiter. That's Jupiter and Mars. All right, two other things. These are the higher wheels. So this means actions. Mars is the pillar of severity. Jupiter is the pillar of beauty. Mars simply means left pillar action. Jupiter is right pillar action on the feminine. Mars is action on the masculine type shit. Then after that we now have Shokma and Bina. That's Saturn and Uranus, or Saturn and Neptune. I mean Saturn, Neptune and Saturn. And Keta is all Uranus, Neptune, and Saturn. All that is just trying to tell you, this is trying to tell you how to understand. When you really understand the orbits at which they move, or the distance will tell you how to understand your mind. And it's like that, you know, the distance tells you everything, bro. Like I said, once again, allow me to brag. My ancestors were ancient astronauts. Astrology, sometimes for some of us, is things we learned in lifetimes and lifetimes and lifetimes. So if you can trace yourself back to the certain ancestors and understand certain type of systems and things they believed in, these type of things can even be easier to help you trace a lot of things. All right, you feel me? But that being said, I love y'all. Stay highly vibrational, stay multidimensional. All right, you feel me? Free your mind and work with your feelings too. You know, you feel me? Don't. The energy of the world is very feminine now. It's, you know, it's balanced rather. You know, so if you try to constrict it to one and you think you're, you know, a lot of alpha males are going crazy now. I hope you know. I'm sorry to say this, but this is real as fuck. A lot of alpha males are going crazy, yo. Okay, all right. So I'm about to head out. And what I mean is, I'm not against my alpha males in the building. Shout out to the people, the kings. Shout out to the kings and the warriors, man. I love and support y'all. I swear to God, man. Shout out to everybody, you know. But y'all gotta start meditating. All right, you feel me? Because bro, you're not gonna take this body anywhere. You feel me? So it's like, learn to build those emotions. Because a lot of y'all alpha guys, y'all really have feminine emotions. And a lot of y'all alpha women have masculine emotions. Shit is crazy, right? Don't let them flip y'all. And I know some of us, that masculine feminine shit is too extreme, because there's not such thing as an extreme. There's just variances. Some people are men and they're too feminine. I see that. Some people are men and they're too masculine, and in between that, I know that. But I'm just trying to say that let's not try to categorize ourselves with only the extremity of wanting to be one thing because somebody said so. And what I mean is, yo, balance the two of them. All right, when you balance that shit, spirit will come in, because now you have a Hod and a Netzach to use. You can't use your willpower Tiferet effectively if you don't have a Hod and a Netzach. If you don't have a Neptune, if you don't have a Mars, if you don't have a Mercury Hod and a Netzach Venus. So you can have Mercury all you want, so the devil makes you think. People sell their souls and they're just giving only Hod. They don't give Netzach, because you can't find this. This is Venus. You have, so love is not of the devil. So they give you only this. You sell your soul, and then now you have Hod. Everybody naturally was Malakut and the moon was using this conscious and the subconscious, but now you have Hod. Now okay, you're using your mind. You're using the mind plane. You know all that shit. Build Netzach. Build Venus. Build your values. Your love. Build this shit. Build this guy. All right, and that's just your feelings, your ability to feel. That's like so. You know, for some people, so for me, I'm not trying to encourage this shit, but this is why sometimes, you know, if you feel like the energy, bro, sometimes this is why I smoke, and I'm saying that it's a bad habit. I'm letting you, I picked up again, but I'm trying to let y'all know that it's good to choose demons. Don't watch this video and think you have to. If you don't smoke, I respect you more than I respect the fact that I do this shit, really, because sometimes when I don't, bro, I'm always power. I'm always hyper, but it doesn't. The balance is key. Okay, find balance for you. I'm not you. I'm a Virgo guy. Some shit. I might have more earth energies. Understand? The way to understand me is understand how much energy. I have a lot of earth energy, so I'm very dense. I'm very practical in my existence. I'm very practical. That type of shit. So look at it that way too. You have a lot of water. Okay, maybe the type of things you need to utilize are more things that are foundationally grounding. You have a lot of fire. Maybe you have to utilize a lot of more because it's fire, it's so fiery. So you might need air, or you might need earth. You know. to balance and ground that fire because it's so unstable, aka Aries, and ground it with Virgo, you know, or something. With all this being said, I think I'm gonna end it at this. Okay, so let me shout out to y'all real quick. All right, Jareem Skywalker, shout out to you, my brother. All right, you feel me? All right, you feel me? Man says he got too much air, bro. If you got too much air, and that just has a lot to do with fame, you know, and public, social. You will be known. Anytime you try to do anything in the social field, if you have a lot of air, just try to utilize Aquarius-related things. It will just work. This life is not real. This shit is frequency vibration. So it's like, what frequency works for me? Okay, Jupiter's in Pisces. I know fully well, and I'm telling y'all, it's like this is like a season whereby like me, if I just start to being me naturally will work in Jupiter and Pisces because I have my Jupiter and Pisces. Now, let's say you have Jupiter somewhere else. Let's say you have Jupiter in where? In Gemini. Now, what relationship does Pisces have with Gemini? That's a mutable. That's a square. So it will mean that right now, if you have your Jupiter in Gemini, right now you most likely will be learning because it's a square. You'll be learning how to create spiritually. You'll be learning how to balance your creativity spiritually with your creativity rationally. And with your rational ability, there will be a blend between your rationality and your creativity. You know, if you have Jupiter in Sagittarius, it's pretty much the same thing because that is the same, you know, it's a square. If you have Jupiter in Virgo, it will simply mean, does anybody have Jupiter in Virgo here? I don't think so. If you have Jupiter in Virgo, it simply mean that, you know, you mean that you are, the relationship will be opposing. So your creativity now, if you have Jupiter in Virgo, creativity might be, you might be having, creativity might work best for you when you when you don't use Pisces. It's crazy. It works best for you when you don't use Pisces because you have to use, you know, it's all that type of shit. Or where you rather hold on. When you learn from both, balance the both, okay? Because that's what oppositions are. Using A to balance out B when B is still balancing out A, as opposed to squares that they learn from each other. But you know, so yeah, with all that being said, stay highly vibrational. Taj Graves, you feel me? Mwenda Kami, shout out to you. All right, you feel me? Shout out to everybody keeping their vibrations high vibrations. I like that name. That name is so high vibrational. All right, you feel me? Shout out to all of y'all. Man, anytime we come together and we say shit like this, the frequency always change. Because, bro, I'll be telling you, we're not always on that plane of, you know, of good vibes unless we need to climb there. So sometimes it's like we need to constantly remind ourselves and create patterns that have to put us in a state where we're not so susceptible. Like if you have music you can play around sometimes that just plays this type of frequencies, maybe at this period where shit might just be feeling, it's good because the moon encourages it. It's in Sag, okay? So with this being said, for the final timers, all right, you feel me? Okay, you feel me? I love y'all. Jocelyn, one love. Energy, Kaylee, you feel me? You see Jareem, shout out to everybody, all right, you feel me? Multidimensional. And I'm gonna catch y'all later. I'm gonna post a video about the whole moldavite thing for the people who want to know. All right, feel me? I love y'all so much. All right, I'm out multidimensional.